Record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
The wrap-up the year sales event is underway at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Right now, the crew at Acres have great deals, incentives, and blowout pricing on all new 2023 vehicles. New 2023 Ram trucks save up to $15,000 off MSRP. And pre-owned vehicles are red tag sale price to move to make room for the new 2024 models. See Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, Kevin Milburn, or Dan Rubel for the wrap-up the year sales event at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Greensburg.
This is Michelle Gauk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
All right, Tree Country 1330 WTRE Sports. John Dooley alongside Gary Bailey here tonight. Gary, what's our venue? What's going on? What are we doing here?
Well, it's a rare visit to the home Schreiber Field here, Doc. Pirates hosting East Central and Friday night football here tonight, Doc.
All right, very good. This is a special night here for the seniors, Gary.
Yep, senior night here. Their last home game for the seniors on this squad. Just had a nice little ceremony pregame honoring them and their parents as they were recognized with their accolades and their future plans. So good luck to all those seniors in their endeavors yet to come.
All right, the East Central Trojans, the 2023 and 2022 4A football state champions in the state of Indiana. Gary, of course, every team goes through graduations, and they've graduated some good players, but there's plenty left in the tank for the Trojans.
Yep, seems like they just kind of reload. They don't ever rebuild. They just kind of reload year after year and keep getting it done year after year. And right now, 5-2 on the year. They've been beaten by a couple of Ohio squads. Other than that, they're unblemished inside the borders of Indiana.
All right. Well, tell us about the coaches of these two clubs, Gary.
Well, we can do that. Over on the far sideline, Jake Miners. He is in his 6th year, all of them at East Central. And as you can imagine, a very good record. 62 wins and only 11 losses. Wes Anderson on the near sideline for the Pirates in his 2nd year as head coach. So far looking for that first victory for Wes. I'm not going to give the record, Doc, but looking for that first victory.
Very good. Well, Gary, this is certainly the most important game in the state of Indiana tonight. There's a few others on the gridiron tonight. Who else is playing football?
Yep, there are a few others. Batesville on the road at Franklin County. That ought to be a pretty good ball game.
Who do you pick in that one? It's going to be a tough one. Almost a coin toss.
I'm going to give it to Franklin County at home.
That's who I was going to give it by 3 points.
Yep. Connorsville at Lawrenceburg. Rushville on the road to South Dearborn. Irvington Prep is at Monroe Central. North Decatur is on the road at Edinburgh. Shenandoah at East Central. Greenfield is at Delta. Shelbyville at Mount Vernon. Bloomington North at Columbus North. Bedford North Lawrence at Madison. Floyd Central gets to travel up 65 to Jennings County. And Jeffersonville is at Columbus East. So those are some of the other games around the area if you're so inclined. But this is the big one.
All right. Well, you mentioned North Decatur again on the road to Edinburgh. North Decatur, Gary, this week in the coaches poll ranked 4th in the state in single A and ranked 5th in the USA Today poll and the Associated Press poll. So they just keep on winning.
Getting them some loving in the polls. That's nice.
Very good. So, well, tell you what, another perfect night for football, Gary. We've only had one bad one, although it was plenty bad. It made up for all the rest.
That it did. But, boy, back to a picture-perfect Friday night for football. Low temps, low wind, sunshine going back down behind the horizon here. It's going to be beauty.
There you go. I tell you what, only 3 home games this year, the fluke of the schedule. 9 regular season games to be played, 6 on the road, 3 at home. This is our 3rd and final home game here in the regular season.
Yep, let's hope we, as you mentioned earlier, sectional draw coming up. Hopefully we'll get us a home game in that.
Yep, 6 p.m. on Sunday will be sectional draw. We'll bring you the results of that on WTRE Monday morning at 7:30 on the Sports Report, the Monday Morning Sports Report.
My guess is the way this season has gone, we will be on the road.
Exactly. We'll probably draw. Who knows who will drive.
The longest drive is who will drive.
Yeah,
draw.
Exactly. Well, Gary, we're going to leave you briefly. We'll come back and we'll talk with Wes Anderson, head coach of the Greensburg Pirates, when we return. So do not go away.
Your Greensburg H&R Block is open year-round. Give us a call to discuss business services regarding your bookkeeping, payroll, taxes, or advice. 812-663-7608.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
We're speaking with Wes Anderson, head coach of the Greensburg Pirates. Coach, our final home game, it's senior night, and opponent East Central. Not enough good things you can say about the Trojans, what they've done the last few years.
No. I tell you who you don't want on senior night is a 2-time defending state champion. That's not really what you're looking for. Obviously, Coach Miners is a really good one. East Central's been a good program for a long time. I told you guys last year in this game how important it was for us to see a team that does it the right way. And I still stand by that. I mean, they do things the right way. They coach their kids hard. Their kids are invested. Their kids care about the direction of the program. And like I said, obviously those are all things we need to see, and those are all growth opportunities for our kids too.
Yeah, and not just the team, but the whole school, the whole communities are all behind that.
Oh yeah, 100%. And, that's part of what winning takes. We talk a lot with our kids. I've told you this before. We talk a lot about what winning really requires. And it's just as much internal as it is external. That community piece is really important. And, you need parent buy-in, you need administrative buy-in. All those things go into winning. And they've obviously got the formula right down there for sure.
What have you seen out of the Trojans offensively this year, Coach?
Well, you would think, golly, Josh Ringer, Mr. Football graduates, and that'll make life easy. Well, it really ain't the case. Ryan Mingus, their sophomore tailback, is not necessarily like a carbon copy of Ringer. He's a little bit heavier. He's a little bit more of a downhill runner. He's kind of more of a power back than Ringer was. But golly, do we have our hands full trying to tackle that kid tonight. He is a load. And those are the things, too, like, it's hard to duplicate that in practice. I ain't got a kid that's 6'2", 240 on my roster that can run like that kid can run. So, it's hard for us to get those reps at tackling a kid of that frame. We stuck Xander Friend back there a little bit this week and, try to let our defense tackle somebody with some size. And hopefully that'll help. I know they're struggling with some injuries. They've had some offensive linemen go down. I think they're missing a lot of the pieces they had that a part of that state run, but golly, they're still really good and they're really, really deep. Okay, great, you lose 2 linemen. Well, you got another 35 linemen to pick from on your roster. So, the depth is certainly a pro for them, that they have, that, they can really practice that next man up stuff and still be okay.
Gotcha. The Pirates, how to go for them this week in practice?
Not bad. I told you Friday night at Batesville that I was really concerned about fall break. And I think that kind of, yes and no with that this week. We had some good days. We had some bad days. It's just, like I said, kids are routine driven, and it was hard for us to be out of the routine. And, I was trying to get them up, get them out of bed, get them moving early, and, not have them sleep till 1:30 or whatever. It was okay. Okay week. Attitude-wise, not bad, really. Just, focus and detail in those things, and hopefully we'll have that rectified for tonight.
Senior night tonight, and I tell you, football's quite a grueling thing to go through, and they've been through this, and tonight's their night.
It is, and I know we talked about this last year on senior night too. Like, when you sign up to be a high school football player, I think you don't imagine it goes the way it's gone for those kids for their junior and their senior year here. So, I'm grateful for the opportunity to recognize them. I'm grateful for the opportunity to thank them for what they've done for the program. I'm grateful to thank them for the sacrifice they made. And, I know, Doc, we talk about this all the time. There's a lot of tomfoolery set out in the community about, how little our kids care and how little our kids work and, whatever. Look, it's 49 weeks a year. We take a week off at Christmas, we take a week off at spring break, and we're required to take that week off for moratorium July 4th. Other than that, every single day, those kids are in there working. I mean, we've been doing that since the second week of November, So obviously I know the wins and losses aren't what we want them to be, but those kids deserve to be recognized for sure because they put a ton of work in, regardless of what the record shows.
Gotcha. Another beautiful night here for football late in the year. We're blessed with that. Coach, some final thoughts before we kick this off?
No, another opportunity for our kids to compete and battle. I told you guys after the game last week, really I think the last 3 weeks in the first quarter especially, it's been a lot better, and we've got to sustain that. And that was the message this week. I think we all kind of walked out of that game last Friday against Batesville, with some optimism, but at the same time, we really kind of let things get out of hand, and we let a score get away from us that really probably shouldn't have been as bad as it was. So, the message tonight is to just, fight harder, fight better, and fight longer than we have. And, we keep doing that. We keep gaining on it. We'll be all right.
Gotcha, Coach. Good luck to you and the Pirates here tonight on senior night.
Thanks, Doc. Appreciate it.
All right, those remarks by Wes Anderson, head coach of the Greensburg Pirates, getting his club ready to do battle against the Evil Empire.
The Evil Empire.
We affectionately call him.
Wonder if we'll hear their horn across the way tonight.
You can only hope. Okay. East Central, the opponent, like we say, they state champions the last 2 years in 4A. Gary, they've been, due to their success, have been bumped up to 5A, and they're ranked in the top 10 in 5A also. So there you go.
What a bummer for them, right?
Yeah, exactly. And here's the Pirates running out onto the field.
Yep, the skull and crossbones. They can't plant that thing like they used to with this turf field, but
yeah, that's only one of the only negatives you can say about the artificial turf. You can't stab it into the flag into the ground. Although he just did.
He just tried, didn't he?
Just
I'm sure
damaged the turf.
They don't like to see that.
Okay. All right. Well, East Central, then their minions out in the west end zone over here. They've got. As we mentioned, we got the roster here, Gary. There's over 100. There's only 90. The numbers only go to 99, but there must be, I think, 10 numbers that are doubled up.
Oh, at least
for
10.
East Central, maybe more than that. So, but
yep, they've got a boatload, as they say.
Exactly. All right, game 8 of a 9-game regular season. Pirates still looking for that first win here tonight.
That'll be a hard one to come by tonight. But that's why they play the game on the field and not just on paper.
That's right. You saw what Vanderbilt did, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah.
Loved it.
All right. We're going to leave you for a moment. Everybody's standing up. We're going to honor America. We're facing the Stars and Stripes. We'll be back. It's Tree Country 1330 Sports. Be right back.
There's some great deals on tires right now at Walters Tire, your Goodyear dealer in Greensburg. Get up to $200 back in online or mail-in rebates on the purchase of 4 select Goodyear or Kelly tires when you use your Goodyear credit card. And Walters Tires is more than just tires. If you need repairs, their service bays are ready to get you up and rolling. And as part of the Goodyear Service Network, you're covered no matter where your next road trip takes you. Walters Tire in Greensburg, your Goodyear dealer, 220 West Main, phone 663-7551.
Striving to be the best in the classroom or in their sport makes up a student athlete. Buy Right Auto has the same goals. Treating our guests to the best buying experience is the goal line. Beat the buzzer and come to Greensburg's used car superstore, Buy Right Auto, 920 North Michigan Avenue. Experience the great service from our team. Can't make it in? Call in your play to 812-662-9922. Buy Right Auto, Greensburg's used car superstore.
If it's new car time, you need to visit Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. See the new 2024 Chrysler Pacificas, new 2024 Dodge Chargers and Challengers, new 2024 Jeep Cherokees, Wranglers, and Patriots, and the new 2025 Ram half-ton pickups are in. See Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, Kevin Milburn, Dan Rubel, or Steve Garwood for a great deal at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram today.
All right, back with you here. We're at Shriver Field, Greensburg, Indiana. Final home game in this regular season here for the Greensburg Pirates. East Central Trojans, our opponent. All right, Gary asked you to go to lunch today. You weren't available, so I needed you to tell me where you're at. Why'd you stiff me?
I actually went camping last night, backpacking. We backpacked out over by Lake Monroe.
Oh, yeah?
Called the Peninsula Trail.
I know exactly where that is.
Yeah, you walk out 5 miles, and you're on the shore of the Lake Monroe, looking west. Beautiful sunset, just like last night here.
Yeah.
And then
did you see the Northern Lights?
We did not. You're in the woods up there when you get there. Even though you're on the shoreline, you're under the canopy still there. So, no, I did not. You?
I did not. Everybody I know saw the Northern Lights except for me. I didn't know they were going on. So
no, I didn't see them either.
My daughter was over a couple nights ago over the Atlantic and got a good picture from her cockpit, so to speak, on her way to London. But really good Northern Lights. But I haven't seen. I've never seen the Northern Lights. Now everybody in my office has seen them except for me. So there you go. Well, you ever seen them?
I have not.
I've never seen them.
I have not.
Yeah. All right. Well, some pink being worn here tonight. Gary, what's that all about?
That must be Breast Cancer Awareness Night here, Doc, at Shriver Field. Captain's out on the field. I guess it's Breast Cancer Awareness Night, Doc, along with Senior Night.
That's what we're going with.
Yes. Captains for the Pirates, Austin Cruz, Bryson Allplanet, Tyler Williams, and Reed Hungerford tonight. Greensburg will receive the opening kickoff, Doc, so we'll go on offense first.
Yep, and Pirates will defend the east goal here in this first quarter. And, of course, East Central the west goal. East Central wearing white tonight, so the good guys be wearing blue and the bad guys will be wearing white. You're going to have to keep that straight, Gary.
I'll try. I will try. No wind to speak of out here tonight. It is just absolutely beautiful. There goes the drone up for the Pirates to film the game.
Nice. It's a good steady drone.
It is. Boy, it just hovers right where it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Autopilot.
Well, Pirates break huddle come to the sideline here. East Central ready to take the field. They'll be the kickoff team. Pirates will return.
We'll get some numbers of people back. Looks like Austin Cruz is heading that way, along with Carson Kilgore.
Well, let me put a positive spin on that. You know, East Central has about 120 players over there. They can only put 11 on the field, Gary.
That is right. It's 11 to 11 on a 100-yard field, and everybody's playing the same game.
Yeah, does that make you feel better?
I didn't feel bad.
Okay, I'm just, okay.
All right, so back deep is Carson Kilgore. He'll be the lone deep man. Everybody else in front of him. Looks like the kicker for East Central will be Nathan McPhee, a 6-foot senior. Probably not as good as our kicker, one Jacoby Miller.
Yep, 41. You just called his name, Nathan McPhee?
I did.
Okay.
Do we have a pregame sponsor, Doc?
You know we do. I was just waiting for you to ask for it.
Yeah.
Pregame sponsor tonight, Gary, is the Hillbilly Corner.
Hillbilly Corner open.
We'll give you some more information about that. The East Central kicker, McPhee, on the approach, has his toe into it. We're underway. A low driving kick that hits at about the 15. It'll be scooped up inside the 5. The return is on for Greensburg. Be knocked out of bounds just short of the 20-yard line. Kilgore on the return took it up the left side and was bumped out of bounds.
All right, so Greensburg will take over about as if it would have been into the end zone. I'm not sure that ball would have got to the end zone or not. I think Carson had bounced a couple times. He had to pick that thing up. Yeah, we're on the 19.
Pirates the first offensive possession here. 1st and 10. As Gary said, their own 19-yard line. Hillbilly Corner was our pregame sponsor. We should have recognized them pregame. Family-owned farmers market located on Highway 46. We'll get to them in just a moment here. Pirates line up. They'll put trips to the right side, single receiver left.
And now Planup's all by himself in the backfield.
Naked backfield. Let's see how this goes. And he looks to the left, throws to the left, caught by Miller, and it's a short gain, maybe about 5 yards on first down for the Pirates.
No, that is Ethan Bishop on the reception. I think he's going to get about 6.
That's what we'll give him.
He's out to the, well, let's see. Nope, it's 5.
In other words, I had it right and you had it wrong.
Did.
Is that what it is?
You did have it right.
Okay, I'm just checking.
You had it correct, sir.
So Pirates reaching a 2nd and 5 here.
Again, naked backfield, as you said, Doc.
Yeah, we really haven't seen that only except for a few possessions all year. So the coach, new wrinkle for this one. And if Planup keeps it, goes straight ahead and gets past to about the 26-yard line. So maybe about a 2-yard pickup. It'll bring up 2nd and 3 for the Pirates. Planup 2 yards.
And as you said, 3rd and 4-ish.
First quarter sponsor tonight. Gary, I'll give it to you in a moment.
All right.
Is Malone Staffing.
Okay.
Malone Staffing, first quarter sponsor, first on the job search. That is their goal. Pirates now have a running back. Is that Austin Cruz?
It is.
Now they have 2 running backs as man in motion. They give it to back man in motion, and he'll get to maybe the line of scrimmage, and that's about it.
Let's see who got the ball that time. It is
22. Oh, that's
Miles McKenzie.
Yeah, McKenzie got the ball. Not able to advance it. It'll bring up 4th and 3. Pirates on their own 24. Gary, I think there's no choice to be made here.
I agree with you, Doc. Yep, Jacoby Miller standing on his own 12-yard line to receive this snap and punt it away. The lone receiver for East Central is Gavin Berting.
Miller gets the punt, gets a decent punt off that comes up, and it'll be caught at the 42 and advanced inside Pirate territory and finally brought down. That was Gavin Berting on the return here, senior for East Central. So the Pirates go 3 and out. East Central now will start in Pirate territory. Perfect night for football, Gary.
That it is, Doc.
East Central will line up on the Pirate 42 to start this drive. Pictures tonight being run by Deb Potter. She's our picture lady all season. We appreciate her.
Indeed we do, because we certainly couldn't do it.
All right, handoff to the back, goes straight ahead, breaks, finds a hole, and works his way to the left side. He could go all the way to the pylon, and he is knocked out at about the 5-yard line, Gary. So good pickup on first play from scrimmage.
Yep, Ryan Mingus.
Quarterback is Nolan Maple for
he's all the way down to the 4-yard line, Doc.
All right. So 1st and goal from the 4.
What did he get on that?
38 yards.
38.
All on the ground for Mingus. Just a sophomore.
Mingus again. Looks like he's going to be stopped at the 1.
Yep. Stopped just short. You got to credit him for 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and goal. And I think they're just about a foot out. No score here. We've just started this ball game. Pirates went 3 and out. East Central in 2 plays down to the Pirate 1-yard line. Here we go. And Mingus gets that handoff, and he's in. Touchdown.
No.
It was number 9, right?
I think the quarterback kept it.
Oh, did he?
Yep.
Okay, well, I was faked out too.
You were. I got you, though.
That's your only job. Catch my rare mistakes.
They are rare.
So East Central in 3 plays goes 42 yards for that touchdown. Final 1-yard run by the quarterback being chased. Nolan Maples.
Again, Nathan McPhee on to attempt the point after for the Trojans.
And this kick is up and looks good to me and to the officials. 7-0 East Central, 9:07 left to go here in the first quarter. East Central scores on their first possession. We'll take a brief break. We'll come back. Pirates will receive the kickoff.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable. To record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gill and Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
The wrap-up the year sales event is...
All right, Gary, our pregame sponsor was Hillbilly Corner, like we said, Highway 46, just past Forest Hill, before you get to Pumphrey Hill on the left. Bright red building, got a metal roof. You can't miss it. Hours are Tuesday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. That's Hillbilly Corner.
All right. That was the pregame. Now we're in the Malone Staffing first quarter, where the Trojans lead 7-0 over the Pirates.
And East Central senior Nathan McKee ready to kick off, ball in the center of the 40-yard line. And here we go. He's got his foot into it. Again, a low driving kick that hits at about the 15 and bobble, but picked up at about the 5. The Pirates are on the return. And breaking free, getting it to 30.
He's got speed.
He's at the 40.
Kilgore.
He's at the 50. Carson Kilgore. He gets it inside East Central territory. And a great return by Greensburg's Carson Kilgore. He snared it at the 5, and he pretty much did that on his own, Gary Bailey.
Very nice return. Almost had a horse collar at the end. Didn't bring him down. I think that's the only thing that saved the East Central penalty, but it could have been called anyway. But anyway, we'll take it. Great return there by Kilgore. I don't know for a fact that he's the fastest player on the team, but he sure looks like it to me.
So they'll start this at East Central's 32-yard line. Pirates get better position on this drive than East Central had on their last drive.
Yeah, he just flat outran the coverage on that one. He just shot right between two would-be tacklers, and he was off to the races.
Yeah, went straight up the middle and just zipped past. So here we go. A Planup sets up his Pirates. We've got twin receivers each side. It's like Cruz will be the lone tailback, and a receiver goes in motion left to right. Pitch to the left side, caught. It'll be a short gain, caught at about the line of scrimmage, and it'll be caught for about a 2-yard gain on first down.
Got a Pirate slow to get up, but he does get up. I think it was a receiver, if I can see who it is. I think it was Miller. Yep, Carson Miller on the reception.
So 2-yard gain on first down on that pass play. That's like me every morning, Gary. I'm slow to get up. Slow to get up. I do not pop up right away. I'm just kind of like pretty wobbly that first 5 minutes in the morning. Well, that first hour, actually. So here we go. 2nd and 8.
Oh, got him.
Got him. Yep.
Pirates did that a lot early in the season. Didn't see it for a while, but got him right there. Got East Central offsides.
So East Central loses a little discipline there. Pirates pick up 5 yards the easy way, and 2nd and 8 becomes 2nd and 3 for Greensburg. That puts them down at the
right at the
25-yard line. Pirates 2nd and short. Trips to the left side, single receiver right. A Planup from the gun, hands off and going straight ahead, and actually maybe the line of scrimmage, actually maybe lost a yard, was Austin Cruz.
Yep, I'm not sure. Yeah, they're going to. No gain.
We'll give him no gain. That's generous. It will nonetheless bring up a 3rd and 3 for the Pirates. They're in East Central territory at the 25-yard line.
First quarter, 7:33 and counting.
And they'll swing it to the left side. Cruz catches it, goes upfield, and cannot get, he'll have a short loss on that play.
Yep, nothing doing there.
Little swing pass to the left, Gary, and nothing going. It's complete for basically no yards.
No yards. But they are inside Jacoby Miller range here, and he will come out to attempt, looks like a 43-yarder.
And he can hit it.
Yes, he can.
We'll see if he'll hit this or not.
Beautiful night. Again, no breeze interfering with this kick.
43-yard attempt. He's hit from 39 this season. This kick is up and looks to the left.
Be wide.
And this kick is no good, so the field goal is errant, and East Central will take possession of the football. 7-0 East Central. We'll be back. Don't go away.
This is Michelle Galk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
And we're back with here. East Central first down. The quarterback rolls to the right. Oh, takes a hit. Is he going to be sacked? He is.
Well, maybe. Nope. He's
Well,
going to get ahead.
no, he's going to finally fall forward for a positive yard, but they got him in the backfield. He was rolling to the right side, right side, and the Pirates swarmed him. And he was able to surge forward for a couple yards. I'll tell you, that's a hard 2 yards for East Central.
Yeah, it was. Good defense there by the Pirates.
Puts the ball out to the 22-yard line. 7-0 the bad guys, wearing white tonight, and that's East Central. Pirates on defense. We're halfway through this first quarter. Pass to the left side and caught and advanced upfield to about the 30-yard line. That'll be about an 8-yard gain. That's really close to the first down. I think they got it. They do.
I think they do as well, Doc, yeah.
8-yard pass play, first down, East Central.
What did he get, 8?
Got 8 yards on that pass.
What he needed, and that's what he got. All right, new set of downs for the Trojans.
They're on the 30, right at the left hash mark of the 30-yard line. The Trojans leading 7-0. The quarterback hands off. Is that Mingus with the ball? No, it's not. It's running to the right side, and that is Mingus running up the right sideline. I think he's going to go all the way.
He is going to go all the way.
We had a Pirate tackler at his feet. And that's it. That's a 70-yard touchdown run by the sophomore Mingus for East Central.
And just like that, it's 13-0 East Central.
Pirates had someone nipping at his heels, couldn't quite get him down, Gary.
That's 111 yards rushing now for Mingus, Doc.
Okay. Well, East Central goes 80 yards in 3 plays for that. Here's your point after attempt by McPhee. He's a left-footed kicker. Extra point attempt. This one's up. Mark it up. It's good. 14-0. East Central leading with 5:04 left here in this first quarter. We'll step away. Pirates will have the football when we come back.
Fill those recycling containers. In Decatur County, acceptable items you can recycle include aluminum and steel cans, glass bottles and jars, plastic tubs, jugs, and bottles, paper products like cardboard, newspapers, magazines, office paper, and all that unwanted junk mail. Items that are not accepted include plastic bags and styrofoam. Decatur County has permanent recycling sites in Greensburg, St. Paul, Lake Santee, and Westport, with mobile recycling the first and second Saturdays of the month. Remember to reduce, reuse, and recycle.
Hey, welcome back. Shriver Field, Greensburg Pirates hosting East Central. We're first quarter action, 5:04 to play. Trojans are up over the Pirates 14-0 here on senior night. And Trojans getting ready to kick off after that latest score. Carson Kilgore, the only Pirate back deep.
And McPhee will do the duties for East Central.
I want to give a little shout out at senior night, Doc. Across the way, senior Gene Rubel on the chain gain. I don't know how long. He's been doing it about as long as we've been doing it, I think, Doc.
Yeah. So here's the kickoff. It's a good one. Comes down. It'll be fielded just inside the 5-yard line. And is that Cruz, you said? Or Kilgore? It's Carson Kilgore. Yeah. On the return. Gets it not quite to the 20-yard line.
A little better coverage this time from the Trojans on that kickoff. Pirates will take over inside of the 20 at their own 20. Let's see, about the 18. Looks like maybe the 17 where the marker is.
That's where they'll put it.
All right.
Perfect night for a little football here. It's already starting to get dark. We're still in the first quarter. Less than 5 minutes to play in the first quarter. It's 14-0 East Central. The 2022 and 2023 state champs in the 4A division in football.
All right, Pirates onto the field. Play clock running. They trail 14-0.
Bryson DePlanet, the junior quarterback, sets his squad. Twin receivers each side. One receiver goes in motion right to left. And they'll throw it to the right. Oh, it's intercepted.
Oh, boy, lucky that wasn't
lucky it wasn't
6.
returned. It is intercepted by East Central and returned about the 12. That was just tipped up, and that was a little too easy for Trojans. So
yeah, that was thrown into about triple coverage, and then it got tipped up, and that was just disaster from the word go.
So East Central will have they've had 2 possessions, and each possession it took them 3 tries to get into the end zone. This one they'll start from the Greensburg 11-yard line.
Yep, first turnover of the game belongs to East Central. Pirates turn it over via the interception. They trail 14-0, and East Central with a very short field now.
So the Trojans line up. They have one receiver wide to the left. The trips crammed in near the right side. And the quarterback pitches it straight ahead. It is an inside pitch, and he'll spin his way in. Oh, is he in the end zone? He is.
Was that a pass then?
It's a shovel pass.
Yep.
He was still behind the line of scrimmage, so that is a pass.
That is
an 11-yard pass play for the Trojans. Who got the TD, Gary?
85. And that is Anthony Darple.
So East Central 3 possessions, 3 touchdowns, extra point pending for the bad guys.
Yep, McPhee on again where he was just called on a minute ago to do this very thing. His third opportunity here.
Getting the left-footed kicker. Gets those up. Count it, 21-0. East Central scoring easily and often here against Greensburg. 4:45 to play in the first quarter. We'll be back.
Your Greensburg H&R Block is open year-round. Give us a call to discuss business services regarding your bookkeeping, payroll, taxes, or advice. 812-663-7608.
All right, welcome back. Schreiber Field, Greensburg. 21-0 the score here in favor of East Central on senior night. It's a slow start here for the Pirates against this mighty good team across the way, East Central.
Again, Malone Staffing sponsoring this first quarter. We've got some trio sponsors too, Gary. Let's recognize them. Walters Tire, a trio sponsor. Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. Hamilton Tebby Law Office. And the Decatur County REMC, all trio sponsors.
All right. Hey, if you're listening to us at home, good for you, but still some seats here. If you want to come out, it's a beautiful night to watch football. Come out and cheer on the Pirates. Give them some support. Good crowd, but plenty of seats available.
Yeah, some good popcorn from the stands.
I think it's the best popcorn of anywhere we go.
Yeah. So McPhee places the ball in the middle of the 40. East Central will kick off to Greensburg.
Looks like Kilgore back deep again.
Kilgore standing at his 5. That's about where the kickoffs have been going. They've been low driving kickoffs, so here we go. This one's kind of a kick that's caught inside the 20. Who's the return person? And he'll be tackled about the 25.
See if we can get his number here in a minute. It looks like it might have been Owen Best. I think it is, Doc.
Okay.
Yep, Owen Best on the return. I think that time they kind of kicked away from Kilgore on purpose. And they'll take over right about the 25. So Pirates down 21-0. We're a little over halfway through this first period, the Malone Staffing first quarter.
Yeah, platinum sponsors, Gary. Gillenhow Funeral Home, Acre Automotive, the Decatur County Recycling, and Buy Right Auto. They're all platinum sponsors. Thanks for their sponsorship here tonight of the Pirates on senior night.
All right. So I'll plan upset with Cruz just behind him in the backfield. Doc?
All right, twin receivers each side. Plan up from the gun. And they're going to come after the quarterback. Looks like handoff. Cruz goes straight ahead and gets short yardage just right of center. We're going to give him about 4 yards on first down.
He did all right. He got hit right at the line of scrimmage, but he forged ahead, like you said, for about 4. Second and 6. All the Pirates looking over the sideline for the play to be signaled in.
Next week, the final regular season game. Pirates will be on the road, of course, at Rushville for that last game. Gary, I remember a number of years ago, we went into Rushville 0-8, and we won big.
I remember that.
And you can only hope. So we'll see.
That's our only chance here, unless we come back in this one here big.
Same formation, twin receivers, man in motion left to right. They do give it to Cruz and goes straight up the field, and he'll get a couple yards, maybe 3 yards there on second down. Let's give him 3, Gary.
We'll do it. All right, it'll bring up 3rd and 3.
Yep.
Pirates, no huddle. We've got 3:33 here in this first quarter to play. Pirates trail 21-0 to the Trojans.
Pirates are looking for 3 yards right here on third down. They are at the 32-yard line.
East Central nearly jumped off sides again. They didn't. Would have been a first down.
Planup looks to the sideline for a play change. Man in motion, left to right. And this goes to Cruz straight ahead again and bust his way. He's got a first down.
Yes,
Pirates will move the sticks. Yes, they will.
Their first down of the ball game. Out to the 36.
Yep, 4 yards there on that third down play. They needed 3, they got 4.
All right, new set of downs here for the Pirates. As we get late in this first quarter, 2:50 and counting.
21-0 East Central leading the Pirates in this Malone staffing first quarter. Pirates first down.
Sure, the Pirates just like to get a long, sustained drive here.
Twin receivers each side. Again, man in motion, left to right. Looks to the right, throws to the right, and incomplete. So incomplete pass on first down for Greensburg. Had a couple receivers in that area.
Yeah, I'm not sure who it was intended to. There were, as you said, a couple of blue shirts near the ball, but neither one could come up with it.
It's Miles McKenzie is usually the man that goes in motion, Gary.
That's
in
right.
Those setups. They usually have twin receivers each side, and McKenzie will go in motion. Pirates look to the sideline for their play.
Yep, 2nd and 10. Play clock inside single digits. I'm looking for a timeout here, Doc.
Boy, the play clock's down to 4, and the Pirates are nowhere near.
They're going to call a timeout, and they do. There
Okay.
it is.
Timeout, East Central leading the Pirates 21-0. There's 2:27 to play in this Malone staffing first quarter. We'll take this moment. We'll return right after this.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
Hey, we're welcome back. Stryver Field.
I had to nudge him. He was asleep. I had to nudge him awake. Go ahead, Gary.
Yeah, 21-0 East Central on top of your Pirates. Pirates in a timeout right now facing 2nd and 10 from their own 35-yard line. 36-yard line. Make it. On a little drive here, they've got their first down on this drive, courtesy of a couple of strong Austin Cruz runs. Pirates still in the huddle. They've been whistled back, but they're not coming yet. Got some other scores, Doc. We might as well try to get them in here real quick.
All right.
Let's see. North Decatur all over Edinburgh, 27-0. Floyd Central 7, Jennings County 0. Batesville and Franklin County all tied up at 7. We said that might be a good one. And Milan, South Decatur, Milan over South Decatur 7-0.
All right. Yeah, Edinburgh, Gary, 0-7 on the year, so no surprise North Decatur.
Miles
big lead
McKenzie,
there.
maybe
McKenzie,
one.
Yeah, about a yard and maybe a half yard. Maybe nothing.
Yeah, they're not moving anything over there, are they?
No love for McKenzie. We're going to give him we will give him, no gainer on that one.
No gain. 3rd and 10.
3rd down and 10.
2 minutes left in this Malone staffing first quarter. East Central leading the Pirates 21-0.
Pirates really taking their time. They may, nope, they're going to get this one off.
7 on the play clock, 6. They'll set their team, 5, 4. Planup calls for the ball. He's going to get it off. He just did. Just barely beat the clock. It's going to be flushed out of the pocket. I think he was right by his helmet, and the official saw it, didn't he, Gary?
He did. That's going to be a personal foul, too, I believe. That'll be a 15-yarder. He really yanked him down.
Yeah, that'll put him just inside East Central territory. Yeah, Planup was back in the pocket, ready to pass, and he's being flushed out. He's grabbed by the helmet. I'm not sure about the face mask, but certainly by the helmet, just spun to the ground.
Let's see what they're going to. Yep, first down via the penalty. We'll take it.
Should put it at the 49. It does, just inside East Central territory, just right at the 49-yard line.
All right, so Pirates inside East Central territory now with a new set of downs to work with.
Minute 33 left in this first quarter. Planup looks to the sideline. Pirates intentionally take their time on these plays, don't they, Gary?
Yeah. The longer you can keep it on offense, the less East Central has it on offense.
They'll put the 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, 4 on the play clock, 3. Man in motion, they get the hike. And this goes to Carson Kilgore, runs to the left side. He's tripped up, he gets down to the 40.
Hey,
he's close to a first.
Oh, that's a terrible spot. He dove way ahead of that.
He'll be a half-yard short of moving the sticks.
Christmas.
That's
right. A terrible spot. I'm telling you right now.
And Gary Bailey's nothing if he's not.
I'm impartial. All right. Well, we'll take that though. Second and less than a yard. Coaches love that kind of a play, especially in the opponent's territory.
Yeah, Pirates down to the East Central 40. They trail East Central 21-0. 35 seconds left in this first quarter. 3 receivers to the right. A Planup. Hands to Cruz, go straight ahead, move those sticks. Yep, he got the first down before he's driven back.
Now, this guy's got it right. The other guy was way back. Golly. Yep, that'll be a first down, the 3rd for the Pirates.
Austin Cruz on the carry picks up enough for a Greensburg first down.
All right, they'll put the ball down at the 39-yard line.
So what did he get there, 2?
He got 1 or 2. Let's give him 2.
All right.
Ball at the 39-yard line. 10 seconds left in this first quarter. Pirates are going to let this one run out. They come to the sideline. 7-6. East Central will lead after 1 quarter of play. 21-0. Pirates are in East Central territory inside the 40. We'll be back for quarter 2. Don't go away.
There's some great deals on tires right now at Walters Tire, your Goodyear dealer in Greensburg. Get up to $200 back in online or mail-in rebates on the purchase of 4 select Goodyear or Kelly tires when you use your Goodyear credit card. And Walters Tires is more than just tires. If you need repairs, their service bays are ready to get you up and rolling. And as part of the Goodyear Service Network, you're covered no matter where your next road trip takes you. Walters Tire in Greensburg, your Goodyear dealer, 220 West Main, phone 663-7551.
Striving to be the best in the classroom or in their sport makes up a student athlete. Buy Right Auto has the same goals. Treating our guests to the best buying experience is the goal line. Beat the buzzer and come to Greensburg's used car superstore, Buy Right Auto, 920 North Michigan Avenue. Experience the great service from our team. Can't make it in? Call in your play to 812-662-9922. Buy Right Auto, Greensburg's used car superstore.
All right, back with you here. Pirates 21-0 East Central after 1 quarter of play. Pirates at the East Central 39 with a first down.
All right, yeah, first down, new set of downs here for the Pirates. And they come slowly from the sideline now with their play. All right, we have a second quarter sponsor, Decatur County Memorial Hospital. It's the quality care you want close by. Same-day appointments now available. You can call them at 812-222-DOCS for that same-day appointment. Decatur County Memorial Hospital.
All right, so here's the Pirates' first down inside the East Central 40. Gets a hike, and this is a handoff. They'll go straight ahead, and there'll be a loss of about a yard on first down.
At Kilgore. Can't tell. These numbers are just not conducive. No, maybe it's McKenzie. It's McKenzie. And he lost 1.
Yeah, the Pirates blue uniforms with black lettering, and it's hard to pick them out.
It really is. All right, so 2nd and 11 for Greensburg, trailing 21-0, just underway second quarter.
Trips to 4 receivers to the right side. They throw to the left. It's complete for a short pickup there. Good coverage by East Central, and the catch was by
Ethan Bishop.
It's 3. He gets about 4 yards on that one.
All right, 3rd and 7 now for Greensburg. They are in East Central territory at the 36.
Yep. So third down play coming up for the Pirates. McKenzie goes in motion left to right, so now we have trips to the right, single to the left. Looks like East Central. Do they come off sides? The officials aren't going to call it.
No flag? Come on.
Yeah.
How is that not a penalty?
And here, coach doesn't care for it. Is he calling timeout?
He is.
Pirates call timeout. East Central, the defenders jumped across the line, came right back. No flags came out. And Coach Wes Anderson doesn't care for it. He'll call timeout. Still early second quarter, East Central leading 21-0. We'll be back.
If it's new car time, you need to visit Acra Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. See the new 2024 Chrysler Pacificas, new 2024 Dodge Chargers and Challengers, new 2024 Jeep Cherokees, Wranglers and Patriots, and the new 2025 Ram half-ton pickups are in. See Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, Kevin Milburn, Dan Rubel, or Steve Garwood for a great deal at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram today.
All right, welcome back. Shriver Field coming out of a Greensburg timeout where it certainly looked like East Central jumped off sides. I'm not as certain as that bad spot a few plays back, but boy, it certainly looked like it, and I think Coach Wes Anderson wanted to call, but we didn't get it, so it remains 3rd and 7 for the Pirates.
They are at East Central's 36-yard line. As Gary said, Pirates need 7 yards right here. Twin receivers each side. And McKenzie goes in motion left to right, puts trips to the right side. Planet looks to pass, flushed out of the pocket, and the ball, is a handoff, and they'll be tackled for a several-yard loss here. That play wasn't going anywhere, Gary Bailey.
It was not.
So it'll bring up a 4th down, and the 3rd and 7 goes to 4th and, 14?
Yep, that's about right. So we lost 7.
That's what I got.
Okay.
Pirates in East Central territory, so.
Yep, Jacoby Miller set to punt to a lone East Central running. Looks like it's 28, Gavin Berting. Miller's got a pretty good leg on him. Let's see if he can get this thing deep.
And gets it off, kind of a mid-range punt, which is what you want right here. It's caught at the 15. The return's on for East Central. And works up the right sideline, knocked out of bounds. Still on his feet. And gets
Fumble.
past.
Oh, going to call it dead.
Okay, gets past the Pirate 40, so a good return on that. Pirates could have just run a play for no gain and come up with the same result here, Gary.
You're exactly right, Doc. Fumbled it at the end, but they had whistled it dead. Good thing because it squirted directly forward, and an East Central player picked it up, and there was nothing but green between him and the end zone. So Pirates kind of dodge a little bullet there. They trail 21-0. East Central will take over here. It's like they're, 44?
44-yard line of the Pirates. So Pirates 4 possessions. They 3-and-out punt, and they missed a field goal. 3rd possession, an interception, and this one was a punt. So here we go, East Central. And the quarterback keeps, goes left of center, races upfield. He's going to go all the way. No one's going to catch him. He's at the 20. He's slowing down. He's at the 5, and he just kind of walks into the end zone. And that's
not their regular quarterback.
Nope, you're correct. That's
Ethan
number
Feldkamp.
Well, that was a little too easy.
You think? Yeah, pretty easy. He was kind of brushed as he went through the line of scrimmage, and that was about it. What did he get there?
56-yard run for the touchdown for Ethan Feldkamp. He's a junior. Just found a hole straight ahead, and by the time he got to the end zone, he just kind of slowed down and walked in. Selhorst, he's a basketball player. Selhorst will be the holder. And McPhee, the kicker for the point after. This one's up. Looks good to me, and it does to the officials. 28-0, 4 touchdowns here for East Central. 9:25 left here in quarter number 2. We'll take a moment. We'll be back.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss. But it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gill and Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
Hey, welcome back, Shriver Field. We're coming off of a 56-yard run by Ethan Feldkamp to extend this East Central lead to 28-0 now over the Pirates.
Well, Gary, East Central, 4 possessions, 4 touchdowns. The first 2 possessions, it took them 3 plays each time to score a touchdown. And the last 2 possessions, 1 time to score a touchdown.
Yep,
so here we go.
Pretty efficient tonight.
So McPhee will kick off again.
All right, Doc, they're going to kick it to Kilgore, or they're going to kick it short?
Well, we'll find out.
I think they're going to kick it short.
And they will, kind of a mid-range kick that comes down. It'll be hits at the 14, scooped up there by Kilgore. He'll go up the center of the field in traffic and be brought down just past the 25-yard line.
Yep, not a bad return there by Kilgore for the Pirates, where they will set up shop at about, I think he might have got to the 27. All right, Lawrenceburg 27, Connorsville nothing. Milan 14-6 over South Decatur, and North now has built their lead to 41-0 over Edinburgh. Thanks, Mike, for those scores coming in. So Greensburg back on offense, trailing 28-0.
9:18 left here in the second quarter, sponsored by the Decatur County Memorial Hospital. So Pirates go on their 5th possession here. 1, 2, 3,
so they got
4,
3
5,
receivers
6th
with
possession.
2 covers. Somebody's going to be open over here, Doc.
Well, you'd think so.
They can get it to him.
So here we go. Instead, they just run it straight ahead.
Yep, Austin Cruz.
Wow. That's the way you can pack the middle, isn't it, Gary?
That is.
1-yard run for Cruz, straight up the gut. As Gary described, 3 Greensburg receivers to the right side and 2 defenders. Should have been a way to foil that. Do you think Peyton Manning would have seen that?
I think he would have noticed. Not much he
Yeah,
didn't notice.
same thing, 3 receivers to the right, and they've got most of them shaded inward. They look to the right, throw to the right, caught by Carson Kilgore, and it's a short gain.
Yeah, he was on one knee as he caught it, so immediately down. But nice little gain there for the Pirates.
5-yard pickup on 2nd down.
All right, so a 3rd and
3rd
medium.
and 5, isn't it?
Yeah, long 4.
Pirates need 4 yards here, 5 yards.
Yeah,
4.5.
I'd call it 5, Doc, if I were doing it myself. But
so the Pirates have 4 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, empty backfield for a Planet from the gun. Looks to the left, throws, and it's caught, and he'll advance just a yard. Boy, they had 4 receivers over there, and they got to Cruz, caught it, and it's just a 1-yard pickup. So now it's a 4th and 3.
I'll plan it tonight, Doc. 7 out of 9, only 26 yards. All been pretty quick hitters with that 1 interception. But and Jacoby Miller trots on to punt this thing away. I think that is a wise decision.
Clock on the move, 7:35 left in this Decatur County Memorial Hospital second quarter.
Ah, heck with it. Soccer's over. Let's run it. Let's fake this thing.
Okay. You want Miller to run it?
Yeah.
Jacoby?
Yep. Uh-oh.
Oh, and Miller able to pick it up.
Ooh,
it was
what
across.
A punt.
Gets a nice with East Central
Holy
back,
cow.
and it's going to roll back inside the 10.
Oh,
and
yeah.
the Pirates,
no,
they'll pick it up.
Come
Goodness,
on,
it was
guys.
misplayed by the Pirates inside the 10, and a Pirate player just watched him pick it up and advance it about 15 yards.
That would have been about a 70-yard punt. Now, not all that was in the air, but a good portion of it was.
Wow, that was a great punt that was just misplayed by the Pirate special teams player down there close to the ball.
Unfortunate there for Jacoby Miller and his punting stats. Yep, it's going to be at the 28-yard line, Doc, where East Central will take over, leading 28-0. Leading 28-0 on the 28-yard line.
Just over 7 minutes to play in this second quarter. Pirates on defense, East Central. Their 5th possession. They'll throw to the center of the field. It's caught and breaks a tackle and gets forward to about the 44-yard line.
At That's going to be good for a East Central first
Boy, they
down.
gave him a good spot. He was down at the 44. They gave him the 45.
I don't like it, Doc. I don't like it at all. What do you get?
17.
17 yards.
So the Trojans from the 45.
Clock running in this Decatur County Memorial Hospital second quarter.
Hand off. The back finds a hole on the left side and gets it inside
And
Greensburg
woo!
territory. And here comes the flags at the end of the play.
Man, that thing came flying 20 yards downfield.
Get it down to the 48. So it's a 7-yard pickup pending this flag. Let's see what this is all about. It's like East Central's marching back.
You wanted to be sure that flag was seen.
It was.
That thing was.
I thought that was the Northern Lights.
That thing was thrown with some authority now. It is holding East Central. That will come back.
And it'll be a spot foul. Let's see where they place the ball.
Wow.
Put it back at the 35, so it's from the line of scrimmage, apparently.
Yep, 1st and 20 now for East Central. See if the Pirates can take advantage of that big miscue and hold them here. Too bad it happened on first down. Gives them 4 to get it, but.
Yeah. East Central, simple handoff, goes straight up the gut and gets inside to about the 44-yard line. Well, they still give him a good spot right at the 45. He was down at the 44. They'll give him an extra yard. 10-yard pickup for the Trojans. I swear he was down.
Shows 9.
Okay, they got it. They backed him up to the 44.
Yep.
So it will be 2nd and 11. So they did give him the proper spot here.
Proper spot. Going to throw the ball.
And it caught.
Ooh.
Incomplete. Incomplete pass for the Trojans.
That's his first incompletions. He was 3 for 3 before that. When I say he, Nolan Maple, the East Central quarterback, he was 3 for 3, 36 yards and a touchdown before that errant throw.
Stops the clock with 5:44 to play here in quarter number 3.
2. Quarter number 2.
I stand corrected.
It is still quarter 2, right?
It is.
All right. 28-0. Trojans lead.
From the shotgun, the quarterback keeps. He's running option right side, pitches to the out man, and he may go.
And there it
he's
is.
Knocked
Carson
out of bounds.
Kilgore.
Carson knocked him out about the 20.
He's done that a lot. He has saved the Pirates many a score.
So a big pickup on 3rd and 10 for East Central. They'll place the ball at the 19. They're right in the red zone, Gary. So let me add those yards up for you. That will be 31-6. That's a 37-yard pickup.
All righty.
On the ground.
And they're going to throw again.
This one looped to the end zone. It's caught. Is it a touchdown?
Sure
It is.
Is that number 11? Looks like it.
Yep, a 19-yard pass play. So they were at 3rd and 10, and then they a 37-yard run followed by a 19-yard pass and a touchdown. So East Central, 5 possessions, 5 touchdowns. Now this is the longest it took them to go. It took them 6 plays to score that touchdown, but nonetheless, they've been successful on every possession. So McPhee will kick. Selhorst will hold for the extra. And this PAT is up. And it's good. And here we're past the halfway point of this second quarter. 35-0 East Central. If this extends into the second half, will be second half running clock. We'll take a moment. We'll be back.
This is Michelle Gauk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
Hey, welcome back, Shriver Field, Greensburg. East Central hanging another score here on the Pirates with 5:29 to play, second quarter action. It is 35-0 East Central over the celebrating senior night Pirates here.
Well, Pirates will get the ball. This will be their 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This will be their 7th possession in the first half. Usually don't get that many, but East Central, I mean, when they had the ball, they've been hasn't been for long possessions.
They've been efficient.
So McPhee's kickoff, a low kickoff that comes and hits at about the 11, scooped up. The returns on. Carson Miller goes up the center of the field, breaks free. And nice return. Miller's still on his feet. He's at the 50.
Kilgore.
He's at the 40. Yeah, Kilgore. He's at the 30 and gets inside the 30.
Done.
Nice return by Carson Kilgore. He's been a bright spot for the Pirates here in this game.
Absolutely.
Where East Central leading 35-0, but Kilgore is doing his part.
Yeah, his second big return here of the night, where he's just outrunning the coverage. Nicely done. So let's see if the Pirates can capitalize.
Well, speed matters, doesn't it, Gary?
It do.
On both sides of the ball. They've placed the ball at the let's see,
the
27-yard line.
Yeah,
Pirates get great field position at the East Central 27-yard line to start this drive. Kilgore, his second big return into East Central territory.
Slowly, the Pirates get out to the ball. They are set now. Kind of a bunched formation.
The Planet takes the hike, hands off Cruz. That Cruz, I believe, goes straight ahead. He'll lose a yard on first down.
And the first one to bring down Cruz.
5 minutes left in this first half. 35-0 East Central. Decatur County Memorial Hospital, our second quarter sponsor.
Kilgore's on the bench being attended to by training staff, Doc. Hopefully that's not anything serious. I don't think it is. Probably just needs some oxygen.
There we go. Twin receivers each side. The left one goes in motion. That's McKenzie goes in motion, and a Planet gets flushed out of the pocket, actually gets brought down. His pocket collapses, and this will be a quarterback sack. It'll be back to about the 31-yard line. So that's a 3-yard loss. So the Pirates on first down lose a yard, and on second down lose 3 yards.
So it's long, third and long now.
3rd and 14 for the Pirates. They're at their own 30. They're on East Central's 31-yard line.
And if they can't do anything with it, then, man, that loss there, that puts it almost back to a 50-yard attempt if they decide to do that.
Pirates taking their time, looking to the sideline for this play.
They have one timeout left, and I think he just used it.
Yep, Wes Anderson, the Greensburg coach, calls the timeout. 3:42 left in the second quarter. East Central leading our Pirates 35-0. Timeout on the field. We'll be back.
Fill those recycling containers. In Decatur County, acceptable items you can recycle include aluminum and steel cans, glass bottles and jars, plastic tubs, jugs, and bottles, paper products like cardboard, newspapers, magazines, office paper, and all that unwanted junk mail. Items that are not accepted include plastic bags and styrofoam. Decatur County has permanent recycling sites in Greensburg, St. Paul, Lake Santee, and Westport, with mobile recycling the first and second Saturdays of the month. Remember to reduce, reuse, and recycle.
All right, welcome back, Shriver Field. Greensburg Pirates trail 35-0, and they're facing a 3rd and long. Columbus East 28, Jeffersonville 0. Floyd Central 27-0 over Jennings County. Bloomington North 14-0 over Columbus North. Bedford 6, Madison 0. South Decatur 14, Milan 14, and North Decatur all over Edinburgh 48-0.
So they're in the running clock. So the Pirates need 14 yards right here on this 3rd down play. It's a pitch to the left side, running up the left sideline. I think that's Carson Kilgore. I'm not sure. Or Carson Miller. Can't catch his number. These numbers are hard to see. Black on dark blue.
McKenzie, we're being
McKenzie,
told.
Miles McKenzie on the run. So it'll bring up 4th and about 7. 7-yard pickup for McKenzie on that pitch. Does that go as a pass play or is that?
I think that was a pitch.
Okay.
So Jacoby Miller on to attempt a 41-yarder here, Doc.
All right.
Asking a lot.
It's going up,
It's
and it was blocked. Of course it was. Yep, and East Central trying to return it, but it's down right there. Well, Miller more than capable of hitting that one, but that was his protection collapsed, and it was blocked right at the point of the kick.
All right. East Central will take over, already leading 35-0, and they'll have pretty good field position to do it.
Jacoby's other field goal attempt was also a 41-yarder, Gary.
They're going to put time back on the clock or not here, Doc? It ran a little bit. They're discussing it. I don't think they're going to.
East Central.
Yeah, they might. Yep. They're going to put some time back on the clock here. Right now it reads 3:19.
This will be the 6th East Central possession.
Oh, wow, they put 11 seconds back on, so 3:30 will be the time that East Central has to work with here. And they will have the ball to start the second half.
So here's the East Central quarterback. This is a handoff. He'll go just left of center, race straight up the field, and brought down from behind, but a first down for the Trojans.
Their 9th of the ball game.
Who's number 12?
That is Colton Bellman.
Bellman, a sophomore. East Central now working inside Pirate territory. Move those sticks. They get the ball with the 46. We'll get you the yardage in a moment. 4 and 8, that's 12-yard pickup. Pass to the left side, it's caught, first down, spins out of the tackle, and brought down at about the 25-yard line. East Central moving this football. They'll put it right at the 25-yard line, so that's a 21-yard pass play.
And another fresh set of downs here as we wind down this second quarter. Still 2:55 and counting.
35-0 East Central. The Trojans on drive going to try to score their 6th touchdown in as many possessions. Quarterback throws to the left side, caught
wide open
at the left and brought down inside the 20. Nice tackle there by Miles McKenzie, but
be just shy of the first down by a couple.
8-yard pickup on that pass play for the Trojans.
Kind of second and short yardage here.
They're what, the 16?
Looks like a Doc, yep.
Okay. And here's a run, and look, going straight up the field and into the end zone. That's number 12, Colton Bellman, sophomore. Touchdown East Central. That one goes 16 yards. And a TD for the Trojans. They're 6th in this first half.
Yep, just like that. Ring up another 6 here for the Trojans, 41-0 now.
So the Trojans cover that 58 yards in 4 plays. Here's your point after. Horst will hold. McPhee will kick. And it's up and looks good. She is good. 42-0 East Central. Kind of spoiling Pirates senior night. 2:11 to play in the second quarter. We'll be back.
Your Greensburg H&R Block is open year-round. Give us a call to discuss business services regarding your bookkeeping, payroll, taxes, or advice. 812-663-7608.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
Hey, welcome back. We're heading towards halftime here. East Central enjoying themselves in this first half. They lead 42-0 over the Pirates with 2:11 to play in this Decatur County Memorial Hospital second quarter. one of only 3 home games, the last home regular season game. Pirates might get a home game in sectional. That remains to be seen, but not enjoying themselves much here on their return home.
So here's your kickoff. And they have a new kickoff man, I believe, here. This will be kicked off and caught at the 10-yard line, returning straight up the field. Is that Miller?
I think it was Kilgore.
Kilgore, okay. Gets it not quite to the 30-yard line where the Pirates will set up their first down. Right at the 30.
Yep, smack dab right in the middle of the field on the 30-yard line. Pirates will take over, trailing 42-0 here, trying to make something happen before halftime. They got 2:04 to attempt it.
Trojan defenders look to the sideline for their defensive calls. Pirates break huddle. They'll come to the field. Decatur County Memorial Hospital, second quarter sponsor. The plan upsets the Pirates. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Cruz, the lone tailback. And Cruz gets the handoff, goes straight ahead, and gets a yard loss.
He was met just about the second he got the handoff.
He was bear hugged and brought to the turf.
So that'll bring up 2nd and 11. Clock running now. 1:44 to play in this second half, or second quarter.
Perfect night for football, weather-wise. This time the Pirates split their 3 receivers to the right side. McKenzie goes in motion right to left, and McKenzie takes the handoff and tries to go right up the center and gets
maybe the line of scrimmage.
Yep, that's a no-gainer.
So that'll bring up 3rd and 11 with 1:06 to play in this half.
Pirates at their own 29-yard line. Now we're less than a minute to play here in the quarter, in the half. 3rd and 11. 3 receivers to the left. He's Central, daring them. They just put 2 defenders on him, and that's it. The plan-up calls for the ball, gets the hike, hands to Cruz, goes straight ahead, and
got a flag down.
Short yardage. Cruz gets about a 3-yard pickup on that 3rd down play. It'll bring up 4th and long.
I think it might be a face mask here, Doc. See what we got.
Here's your indication that he is showing face mask against East Central.
Will it be, I think it's going to just be a 5-yarder. Who ran that, Cruz?
It was Cruz on the run.
What did he get? Nothing?
We got 3.
They going to count it or not? No.
Plus 5 yards on the penalty. 5 yard means he touched the face mask. He didn't turn it or twist it. Otherwise, it would have been 15. This brings up 3rd and kind of a long 2. Short 3 for Greensburg. They're at the,
43,
38?
38, yeah. 38, sorry.
So here we go. They'll hand it to Cruz again, goes straight ahead and gets a line of scrimmage.
MP is not going to
hits that brick wall.
Oh, they're going to give it to him.
Okay, well, there you go.
That was generous.
We'll take that. Stops the clock long enough to remove the chains.
So what did he get there? 2?
We got 2. 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Pirates are going to let this run out. They're on their own 40-yard line. And that's it. We'll go to halftime. We'll take a look at the scoreboard here at Shriver Field. It says East Central 42, Greensburg yet to score. Halftime here. It's senior night. We'll be back. Gary will have all those stats. We'll be back right after this.
There's some great deals on tires right now at Walters Tire, your Goodyear dealer in Greensburg. Get up to $200 back in online or mail-in rebates on the purchase of 4 select Goodyear or Kelly tires when you use your Goodyear credit card. And Walters Tires is more than just tires. If you need repairs, their service bays are ready to get you up and rolling. And as part of the Goodyear Service Network, you're covered no matter where your next road trip takes you. Walters Tire in Greensburg, your Goodyear dealer, 220 West Main, phone 663-7551.
Striving to be the best in the classroom or in their sport makes up a student athlete. Buy Right Auto has the same goals. Treating our guests to the best buying experience is the goal line. Beat the buzzer and come to Greensburg's used car superstore, Buy Right Auto, 920 North Michigan Avenue. Experience the great service from our team. Can't make it in? Call in your play to 812-662-9922. Buy Right Auto, Greensburg's used car superstore.
If it's new car time, you need to visit Acra Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. See the new 2024 Chrysler Pacificas, new 2024 Dodge Chargers and Challengers, new 2024 Jeep Cherokees, Wranglers and Patriots, and the new 2025 Ram half-ton pickups are in. See Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, Kevin Milburn, Dan Rubel, or Steve Garwood for a great deal at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram today.
This is Michelle Galk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
Fill those recycling containers. In Decatur County, acceptable items you can recycle include aluminum and steel cans, glass bottles and jars, plastic tubs, jugs, and bottles, paper products like cardboard, newspapers, magazines, office paper, and all that unwanted junk mail. Items that are not accepted include plastic bags and styrofoam. Decatur County has permanent recycling sites in Greensburg, St. Paul, Lake Santee, and Westport, with mobile recycling the first and second Saturdays of the month. Remember to reduce, reuse, and recycle.
Your Greensburg H&R Block is open year-round. Give us a call to discuss business services regarding your bookkeeping, payroll, taxes, or advice. 812-663-7608.
All right, it's halftime here at Senior Night Greensburg at Shriver Field, East Central. All over our Pirates, 42-0. East Central state champions in 2022 and 2023 in the 4A division. And they're showing why here as they're giving the Pirates no chance here in the first half, scoring every time they have the football. Halftime sponsor tonight, Gary. You stand put here. I got to do this halftime sponsor stuff here. Halftime at tonight's game brought to you by Stone's Farm Service, your Kabuto dealer. Quality equipment so you can just go mow. Kabuto and Stone's Farm Service on East Main Street in Greensburg, serving southeastern Indiana for over 30 years. They're strong, stable. They're still Stones.
There you go.
You can talk now, Gary.
It's 42-0 here at halftime, but it could be worse, Doc.
Yeah.
North Decatur 62-0 over Edinburgh at the half.
Wow.
And Milan is leading South 21-14 also at the half. So, yep, it could be worse. There's always a bright side to be found.
That's exactly right.
Just got to look for it.
Well, Gary, you've got all the stats, but my stats are pretty simple. East Central had 6 possessions and scored 6 touchdowns.
Yep, my stats are pretty simple as well. There's not a whole lot to add up on one side of them, and pretty efficient on the other. So we'll get to it anyway. 42-0, East Central leads here. The Pirates on senior night. We'll get in some team stats. First downs, East Central with 10 in the first half. Pirates with 4 first downs. Penalties, I don't have Greensburg with a penalty yet, Doc, unless I missed it, but I don't think I did.
I think you're correct.
Yep, East Central, they've only got 2 for 15 yards. Those are the team stats. We'll get into some individual stats. We'll start first for East Central. In the air, their quarterback having a pretty good night, that being Nolan Maple. He's thrown the ball 7 times. He's connected on 6 of those, 84 yards and 2 touchdowns. That's getting it done. Rushing, they've only had 4 players rush the ball. Maple himself, he's run 2 for 3 yards. Ryan Mingus, their big stud, he has 3 carries for 111 yards. He leads their team right now. Ethan Feldkamp he's carried the ball 1 time for 56 yards. And Colton Bellman, he's carried it 4 times for 74 yards. Total yards here for East Central in this first half. They have 241 on the ground. They have 84 in the air for 325 total yards here in half number 1. So getting her done. Pirates on the other side in the air. Bryce Small Planup, he's attempted 9 passes. He's completed 7 of them. Most of them just quick little slant passes or backfield passes, but still he's completed 7 out of 9 for 26 yards. However, he does have the 1 pick kind of thrown into double or triple coverage. It got tipped in the air and snagged by the East Trojans off of the carom. On the ground, Austin Cruz has carried the ball 10 times for 17 yards. Planup has 3 carries for -8, and Miles McKenzie has carried the ball 5 times for 6 yards. Total yards for the Pirates, they have 15 rushing yards, and they have 26 passing yards, so they have 41 total yards in this first half, and again, 41 compared to 325, and that is a big reason why the score reads 42-0 in this first half in favor of the Trojans, Doc.
Them numbers don't lie, do they, Gary?
They do not. They do not.
All right, well, perfect night for football, even though the Pirates are on the short end of this score. We will go to a running clock in the second half. Gary, tell the folks back home what the rules are to get into a running clock in high school football in Indiana.
Yep, a score of 35 points ahead of your opponent, and it triggers a running clock in the second half. So 42-0 here in this ball game. That signals the running clock. East Central will get the ball to start this second half. Doc, I didn't give all the stats here. I usually do a per yard. Greensburg has 41 yards on 27 plays. Do the math, Doc. 1.5 yards.
Yeah, I was going to say yard and a half.
10, 17. East Central on the other side, they have 19.1 per play. So
all right.
That's also why the score reads 42-0.
Just a slight discrepancy.
Yep, just a slight.
All right. Well, Gary, 7 minutes left here at halftime. Actually, more like 10. They'll add on the 3 minutes.
That's right.
Once the players come out. Again, East Central, big lead here, 42-0, trying to hand Pirates their 8th loss here of this regular season. And we'll take a moment here at halftime, sponsored by Stone's Farm Service, and we'll be back.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
There's some great deals on tires right now at Walters Tire, your Goodyear dealer in Greensburg. Get up to $200 back in online or mail-in rebates on the purchase of 4 select Goodyear or Kelly tires when you use your Goodyear credit card. And Walters Tires is more than just tires. If you need repairs, their service bays are ready to get you up and rolling. And as part of the Goodyear Service Network, you're covered no matter where your next road trip takes you. Walters Tire in Greensburg, your Goodyear dealer, 220 West Main, phone 663-7551.
Striving to be the best in the classroom or in their sport makes up a student athlete. Buy Right Auto has the same goals. Treating our guests to the best buying experience is the goal line. Beat the buzzer and come to Greensburg's used car superstore, Buy Right Auto, 920 North Michigan Avenue. Experience the great service from our team. Can't make it in? Call in your play to 812-662-9922. Buy Right Auto, Greensburg's used car superstore.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable. To record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gill and Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gill and Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
The Wrap Up the Year sales event is underway at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Right now, the crew at Acres have great deals, incentives, and blowout pricing on all new 2023 vehicles. New 2023 Ram trucks save up to $15,000 off MSRP. And pre-owned vehicles are red tag sale price to move to make room for the new 2024 models. See Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, Kevin Milburn, or Dan Rubel for the Wrap Up the Year sales event at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Greensburg.
This is Michelle Gauck with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
Fill those recycling containers. In Decatur County, acceptable items you can recycle include aluminum and steel cans, glass bottles and jars, plastic tubs, jugs, and bottles, paper products like cardboard, newspapers, magazines, office paper, and all that unwanted junk mail. Items that are not accepted include plastic bags and styrofoam. Decatur County has permanent recycling sites in Greensburg, St. Paul, Lake Santee, and Westport, with mobile recycling the first and second Saturdays of the month. Remember to reduce, reuse, and recycle.
Your Greensburg H&R Block is open year-round. Give us a call to discuss business services regarding your bookkeeping, payroll, taxes, or advice. 812-663-7608.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
There's some great deals on tires right now at Walters Tire, your Goodyear dealer in Greensburg. Get up to $200 back in online or mail-in rebates on the purchase of 4 select Goodyear or Kelly tires when you use your Goodyear credit card. And Walters Tires is more than just tires. If you need repairs, their service bays are ready to get you up and rolling. And as part of the Goodyear Service Network, you're covered no matter where your next road trip takes you. Walters Tire in Greensburg, your Goodyear dealer, 220 West Main, phone 663-7551.
Striving to be the best in the classroom or in their sport makes up a student athlete. Buy-Right Auto has the same goals. Treating our guests to the best buying experience is the goal line. Beat the buzzer and come to Greensburg's used car superstore, Buy-Right Auto, 920 North Michigan Avenue. Experience the great service from our team. Can't make it in? Call in your play to 812-662-9922. Buy-Right Auto, Greensburg's used car superstore.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable. To record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gill and Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gill and Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
The Wrap Up the Year sales event is underway at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Right now, the crew at Acres have great deals, incentives, and blowout pricing on all new 2023 vehicles. New 2023 Ram trucks save up to $15,000 off MSRP. And pre-owned vehicles are red tag sale price to move to make room for the new 2024 models. See Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, Kevin Milburn, or Dan Rubel for the Wrap Up the Year sales event at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Greensburg. If it's new car time, you need to visit Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. See the new 2024 Chrysler Pacificas, new 2024 Dodge Chargers and Challengers, new 2024 Jeep Cherokees, Wranglers, and Patriots, and the new 2025 Ram half-ton pickups are in. See Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, Kevin Milburn, Dan Rubel, or Steve Garwood for a great deal at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram today.
This is Michelle Gauk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
Fill those recycling containers. In Decatur County, acceptable items you can recycle include aluminum and steel cans, glass bottles and jars, plastic tubs, jugs, and bottles, paper products like cardboard, newspapers, magazines, office paper, and all that unwanted junk mail. Items that are not accepted include plastic bags and styrofoam. Decatur County has permanent recycling sites in Greensburg, St. Paul, Lake Santee, and Westport, with mobile recycling the first and second Saturdays of the month. Remember to reduce, reuse, and recycle.
All right, we are at halftime. Greensburg, East Central leading 42-0 over your Pirates. This has been a Stone's Farm Service halftime show. Halftime has been brought to you by Stone's Farm Service, serving Decatur County and all of southeastern Indiana for over 30 years with quality equipment and a service department that can't be beat. Strong, stable, still Stone's on East Main in Greensburg.
There you have it.
There you have it. It's a long halftime, but it's almost over. We're under under a minute here in the final warm-ups, pre-halftime or post-halftime warm-ups here. Pirates will be kicking off to the Trojans here, as I said, trailing 42-0.
Yep, teams have completed their halftime warm-ups, wrap-downs, and discussions. What do you tell a team, Gary, if you're the coach and you're down 42-0 at halftime, running clock, other team has the ball, what do you tell them? Just go try to get a first down.
What do you? Yeah.
Just go get a first down. Give me a first down.
One good play at a time. Just play a solid play and then string some of those together. Do what we do in practice and work on things. And as you say, just one step at a time, one play at a time, 1 minute at a time, and see if you can just claw some positives out of this.
All right. Well, there's the horn that ends the second quarter. Not sure what all the screams are about, but
just happy to be here.
They're just happy.
Beautiful night for football.
It's senior night here. It's pink night. Everybody's pink in support of the ladies. And East Central takes the field. They'll receive this kick from the Pirates. Pirates still in their huddle on the sideline. Final messages coming here from Coach Wes Anderson. I told Wes if he took, at pregame, I told him, look, if he just did what IU's coach did, if he brought half a New Pals team with him here when he came, it'd be all right. So,
there you go. Think they can get one of these footballs all the way up to us, Doc?
Only if they're good. They can only try. Yeah,
not going to happen.
The cheerleaders and some are throwing plastic footballs up into the crowd.
Oh.
Hit somebody in the head.
Somebody about got hit with a line shot.
You got to like it.
All right. Yep, all the players back on the field. We're just waiting for the official whistle to get this thing going. 42-0, Pirates trail.
This will be the first kickoff to East Central, am I not mistaken?
You're right, it is.
Yep, it is.
Punted several times, but no kickoff.
So Jacoby Miller, he'll put that pumpkin right there in the middle of the 40. He'll set the Pirates up. We're ready to play the second half. This will be all in the running clock. Jacoby gets his foot into it, his kicks up. It'll come down, it'll be fielded at the 5. The return is on for the Trojans. Goes to the center of the field, gets in some traffic, brought down at about the 27-yard line.
Looks like Damon Ashley on the stop there for the Pirates.
Decent coverage there by the Pirates on that kickoff.
Yeah, pretty good. So we'll see what personnel the Trojans bring out in the second half, leading 42-0. We haven't seen Mingus since early in the first quarter. He has 3 carries, 111 yards. I don't think we've seen him since.
So Trojans will have the first possession here, and they will put it at the 27-yard line.
And it looks like Maple, the quarterback's going to be by himself here in the backfield.
Yes, he is. Well, they split 4 receivers to the left, so out 3 receivers to the left. There you go. It's a handoff, man in motion, left to right, gets the handoff, tries on the left side, and he'll be brought down.
Just like I said, Mingus hadn't seen him since the first quarter, and he gets the call here to start the second half.
Yep, and a short gain for the sophomore Mingus. He'll pick up 3. Had kind of an unusual formation.
That was.
I think they had 5 receivers, but 3 were bunched up tight on the right side.
And he came out of that bunch to get the pitch out of motion.
So here we go. This is another handoff. It does go to Mingus again, and he gets past the 30 on the short gain again. He'll get about 2 yards on that second down carry. Nope. They're going to mark it less than that. We have a Pirate down on the field. Let's catch and see who we got.
It's Hungerford. Reed Hungerford, one of the captains, rolling around on the turf, not feeling very good at the moment.
Yeah, that ball's brought out to, what, he got about to 31?
I don't see it yet. That's what the marker has on the far side. Hungerford does get up on his own. That's good news.
Got to play the rest of the game. It's senior night. Rub some dirt on it.
Holding his left arm.
Yeah, he's favoring that left arm.
So a 3rd and long here for East Central on their first possession of this second half.
3rd and 6 for the Trojans.
Third quarter sponsor, Napoleon State Bank. With over 100 years in banking, Napoleon State Bank offers 3 locations in Decatur County: Lincoln Street, Westridge Parkway, and in Westport.
And they have one in Napoleon, one in Osgood, and they got a couple others scattered around. So here we go. East Central looking for 6.5 yards right here. It's a handoff. They'll bury straight ahead and runs past inside Greensburg territory all the way to the 46-yard line.
Yep.
And they'll move the sticks.
That being Mingus.
Yep, they needed 6. They got a whole bunch more.
Yeah, he's all the way down to the 40, looks like the 47.
47 of the Pirates. That means that's a 19 and 3, a 22-yard burst on that running play. So East Central now working in Pirate territory. They lead the Pirates 42-0. They give it to a man in motion left to right. He streaks to the right side, sweeps there, turns the corner. He's at the 40, he's at the 30, and finally brought down inside the 25-yard line. Good run for East Central on that carry. He was lined up on the left side, went in motion.
Austin Cruz brought him down rudely at the end of that run.
Yes, he did.
Number 2, tackling number 2.
Nonetheless, that was a 22-yard pick. That was the second 22-yard run in a row here for the Trojans. They're at the Pirate 25. It's a running clock. East Central leading 42-0 over Greensburg. This first down play will come from the Pirate 25. And this is a handoff. He'll bury straight ahead, short yardage gain on first down.
Yep, Mingus short gain. Maybe
2 yards for Mingus.
All right.
With the tackle, brings down Mingus for a 2-yard gain.
Clock running, Doc, here in this third quarter. It'll remain running all half.
Second down for the Trojans. Big East Central lead, 42-0. East Central quarterback Maple sets his club. Mingus, the lone running back behind him. Mingus gets the handoff, goes straight ahead, and works his way past some tacklers, gets inside the 20. About at the 18-yard line for Mingus. Should be about 5 yards on that pickup. And it is.
Third down and 3 for East Central.
So now East Central working the Pirate red zone, the 18-yard line.
I think that last tackle, nice tackle there by Will Cunningham.
Yeah, he wrapped him up, didn't he?
He did.
So the Trojans looking for 3 yards here, 3rd and 3 from the Pirate 18. Quarterback. Hands to Mingus again, goes just left of center, evades some tacklers. He's got it. Oh, he breaks a tackle. Had a Pirate tackler on his ankle. He took a couple hops, broke away from the Pirate tackler, and went all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, East Central. 18-yard run for Mingus.
And that extends the Trojan lead.
7 possessions, 7 touchdowns for East Central. McPhee will attempt his 7th extra point. Selhorst will hold. This one's up. Left-footed kicker has it in, and that's it. 49-0. East Central all over the Pirates. And it's 6:25 left here in the third quarter. Clock still rolling here. We'll be back right after this, though.
Your Greensburg H&R Block is open year-round. Give us a call to discuss business services regarding your bookkeeping, payroll, taxes, or advice. 812-663-7608.
So the Trojans, 7 plays to cover that 73 yards. The final 18, a touchdown by the sophomore Mingus. He's the real deal, isn't he?
Yeah, he's let's see, he's up to 163 yards rushing now. Got some scores, Doc. We thought a game would be good. So far it is. Franklin County by 3 right now, 17-14 over Batesville. Lawrenceburg all over Connorsville, 44-0. Columbus East 38-0 over Jeffersonville. Floyd Central 49-0 over Jennings County. Bloomington North 14-6 over Columbus North. And Mount Vernon shutting out Shelbyville right now, 17-0.
So East Central kicking off to the Pirates. Clock did stop after the score. We're halfway through the third quarter.
And Mingus is now the kicker. That's going to go out of bounds.
Yep. So Pirates will spot this likely at the 35 here. So that's another penalty for East Central. Really one of the most penalty-free games I've seen in a long time.
It has been, yep. $49-0 your score here at Greensburg. Clock running halfway through this third quarter.
The Pirates will begin this drive from their own 35-yard line. Napoleon State Bank third quarter. John Dooley, Gary Bailey here on the call again tonight. Deb Potter running the pictures as she has all season long. Got you some more magnification. Got a little more zoom on our pictures these last few games. Hope you appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Yeah. We don't want to hear about it.
Believe us, we have heard about it.
Here we go.
Ad nauseum.
3 Pirate receivers to the left. The man in motion goes to the left. He'll throw it downfield, and it's caught there by Miles McKenzie all the way down to the East Central 45-yard line. Move those sticks plus 10 yards. Nice pickup there by the Pirates.
Very nice. All the way down to 45.
Yep. 20-yard pickup on that pass play. Or actually, 45, yeah.
What did he get, 25?
I got 20 yards on the pass play from the 35 to the 45.
Okay.
So Pirates now working in Trojan territory. They'll split their 3 receivers to the right. Single receiver left. And pitch out to the left. Oh, and it's hits the ground. This was a option play to the left side. The quarterback of Planet pitched it low to the left, intended for Cruz, and I think East Central has it, don't they?
They do.
It was really a bad pitch is what happened there. Cruz had no chance to pick it up from his ankles, hit the turf, and East Central swarmed all over it.
All right, so already leading 49-0. They're going to have another short field. Well, I guess they're in their own territory, but on the 44. Looks like we got a whole new squad of Trojans out this time, Doc.
All right, let's find out who the signal caller is
Looks
here.
like number 6, Ben Bond. He's a sophomore, 5'10", and he's going to go under center.
Yes, he will. Twin running backs behind him, a single receiver each side. Bond gives to one of the tailbacks. They'll march straight ahead, and they bully their way up inside, just inside Green, straight up to the 50, about a 5-yard pickup, 6-yard pickup on first down. 2nd and 4 coming up for the Trojans. Ball squarely at midfield.
Whitaker, the ball carrier for East Central, picks up 6.
3:30 left here in the third quarter. Running clock. Pirates trail 49-zip. East Central sets their ball club. Same formation with twin running backs behind the quarterback under center. Bond, the replacement quarterback. Hands to number 25, works his way around, spins her out of some tackles, and he's got a first down. It's number 25. That might be Parker Manning. He's a senior.
I'm going to guess Cameron Kissel, but
So
we don't know.
They both wear number 25.
So what do you get there?
He got to the 43, so a 7-yard pickup.
We're going to get the 2:30 left in this third quarter.
So East Central backups in the ball game. They're in big command of the Pirates here by 7 TDs. Bond hands off again. His job's easy. Take the hike and hand off, and the runner buries his way straight ahead, and he's got the first down. Move those sticks. They'll place the ball at the 32-yard line. So that was a 9-yard burst.
They got him at first down. Wasn't that first down?
Yep.
So it's got to be more than 9.
Well, it's 10 then.
All right.
How about that? And they'll place him at the 32. Yeah, that was actually 11.
I've already given him 10. I'm not doing it.
You're not going to do it again? They've got enough, don't they?
That's right.
Another handoff to the
there's a
back,
good
and it'll be
play.
swallowed up right away and spun to the
Let's
ground. Who's
see.
the Pirate defender? That was a nice job.
We'll try to get that. Is it 71, 61? Friend.
Okay.
Xander Friend, 61. Who ran that? 22? We'll give it 22.
Yeah. So loss on the play. This brings up 2nd and 13, 3-yard loss. This ball backed up to the 35-yard line. East Central, 2nd and long. Quarterback drops. He goes to the turf. Can he cover it? There's a scramble for the football. I think East Central has it back, but actually gained a yard on the mess.
All right. Is that going to take us to the end of the quarter? Probably will here, Doc. Well, no. Looks like they've got to run one more play. Play clock and game clock about 2 seconds off.
Ben Bond is a sophomore. A replacement quarterback. Under center. A whole different formation for this crew here. They hand off and swallowed up again for a loss.
Yeah, Friend again, first Pirate to hit him.
Again, that was number 25. We don't know if it's number 25 Manning or number 25 Kissel, but number 25 was tackled for loss. So it'll bring up 4th and about 13.
Looks like they're putting it right at the 35.
Okay. Into the quarter on this running clock. It's 49-0 East Central. East Central with the ball when we come back right after this.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
There's some great deals on tires right now at Walters Tire, your Goodyear dealer in Greensburg. Get up to $200 back in online or mail-in rebates on the purchase of 4 select Goodyear or Kelly tires when you use your Goodyear credit card. And Walters Tires is more than just tires. If you need repairs, their service bays are ready to get you up and rolling. And as part of the Goodyear Service Network, you're covered no matter where your next road trip takes you. Walters Tire in Greensburg, your Goodyear dealer, 220 West Main, phone 663-7551.
Hey, welcome back to Schreiber Field, Greensburg, where the Pirates are hosting East Central and the Trojans a 49-0 lead going into this final quarter here at Greensburg. Did Greensburg not run a running play that quarter?
They had no. Well,
a running play. Did they throw?
They had a passing play for 20, and then it was fumbled.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they didn't run a play.
It was an option play that they pitched out on, so that was a running play, but it was for lost yardage and a lost fumble.
All right. So East Central with a 4th and 14?
13.
Going for it.
All right, let's see what EC can do here. They're 4th and long. This goes to a back. He gets bottled up, works his way to the right side. He'll be brought down. Pirates say no, nothing going.
Yep, good
He
pursuit.
will gain about 3 yards, but Pirates will take over on downs. First time Pirates able to hold the Trojans here on a possession.
So the first play of the 4th quarter results in East Central turning the ball over on downs to the Pirates.
Pirates will start this at their own 33-yard line. Beautiful night to sit in the stands and watch some football. Even better if you're up in the booth. Don't see any breeze here tonight. Even the little flags up on the poles are not moving at all, Gary.
Not at all. Whistle blows. Play clock running. Game clock running. We're down to 10:53, and the Pirates take over. Is it going to be Levi Muckerhide as quarterback, Doc?
Let's find out.
Can't see the number
I think
yet.
it is. We'll find out. It looks like his. Anyway, handoff to a back, goes straight ahead and gets a yard, maybe 2.
Is that Owen Bett? No, that's Cruz.
Cruz advances the ball out to about the 35-yard line. Boy, these numbers are hard to see.
It's still all plan up.
It is, isn't it? Yeah.
So 2nd and 8. Pirates trail 49-0.
Pirates split 2 to the right. 2 to the left. Planup takes the snap, looks to the right, throws to the right. It's caught and dropped. Intended there for
Kilgore.
Yep, to Carson Kilgore. And it was a little bit high. He just couldn't bring it down.
Yep, so 3rd and 8 now for the Pirates. I think I got some more scores here, Doc. Let's see. We've got North Decatur 75-0 over Edinburgh, and Milan's doubled up south 28-14.
Pirates need 8 yards right here. They're on their own 35-yard line, 3rd and 8. The Planup takes the snap. They're coming after him, launch downfield, caught, and nice play, caught down there by Carson Kilgore. And a nice deep pass that goes inside the 40-yard line of the Pirates. Good play, Pirate first down.
Very nicely.
You got to like that stuff.
Yep. Kilgore turning into a big part of this Pirate football team, all the way down to the 36.
To the 36, so 14 and 15, that's a 29-yard pass play. Most of that in the air. So Pirates at the EC 36. They do trail 49-0. 8:44 left in this 4th quarter. Pitch to the right side, and get some short yardage on the right. Who is the receiver on that?
Kilgore was the runner. Going to get, 3?
Yes.
I think that might be his first run of the game.
Fourth quarter sponsor tonight, Gary. Who we got?
Fourth quarter sponsor will be Russ Hubler Ford, offering new and pre-owned vehicles, exceptional car care, and customer service with a smile.
Got to have that smile. So here are the Pirates, second and kind of a long 6. Launches to the right sideline, and is it caught? No, well defended. There'll be a flag against East Central. That was intended there for Carson Kilgore all the way down at the 5-yard line. Went up to receive the pass, and he was interfered with by the EC defender. So this would be a 15-yard penalty against the Trojans. Probably a good penalty for them. Otherwise, they would have been inside the 5. Pirates would be. Should be pass interference against EC.
Has there been an indication yet?
Not yet.
See what we got. Yep, now he's getting ready to march it off. We assume it's pass interference. All right, inside the red zone now, down all the way down to the 17, Doc.
All right. So 7 minutes left in the ball game. Pirates trying to hit the scoreboard here. They're going to take a loss here tonight. East Central leading 49-0. They want to score, though. The Planet sets his team, the 3 receivers, the trips are to the left side. One goes in motion left to right. They'll give it there to Cruz, goes straight ahead. He's at the 5. Nope.
Kilgore.
Yep.
Kilgore to the 15.
Okay. He faked me out. Well, he got 2 yards on that first down play.
3 yards on the play.
It'll bring up 2nd and 8.
I wondered why Cruz was so wide open. It's because he didn't have the football. There you go. Have you ever been faked out? Come on.
Never. I don't allow that to happen.
Okay, I get it. All right, 2nd and 8 here for the Pirates. From the 15, looking to score. 6:09 to play in this fourth quarter. The Planet sets his ball club, twin receivers each side. Hands off, and they'll go straight at just right of center and pound it inside the 15 to about the 13, about 2-yard pickup on that play.
Austin Cruz on short gain.
Should bring up about 3rd and 6, and it does.
What kind of time we got left, Doc? I can't see it.
5:44 left in the ball game.
All right, quick clock here, running.
Greensburg has 2 plays to make 6 yards. Got to see a Pirate score here, Gary. They shut us out last year. Planet sets his club, takes the hike, and takes some heat. He'll launch it to the left side, and is it picked off?
Oh,
and there was a
flag.
Who's the flag? It might be on Greensburg.
We'll find out. Nope. Yep, it's against Greensburg.
Okay.
It'll be intercepted.
Yeah, Planet had to launch that when he was taking some heat and just launched it to the left side, and I think the Pirate intended receiver had to actually interfere with the EC player on the interception. That was picked off, wasn't it?
It was.
Okay.
It's turned over. So the Pirates will not get any points on this possession, but they may get another possession before this game is over. So pass interference on the Pirates. That's their first penalty of the game.
You see it, but not a lot, where the pass interference against the offensive receiver. It happens. So East Central will start at their own 17.
All right. They lead 49-0, and we have, what do we got? 4:18 to play here. This is a Russ Hubler fourth quarter here at Greensburg.
Trojans set their club. And they'll march this one straight ahead, and it'll be brought down. It'll be a first down, a good strong run by the East Central runner. And it's number 22 for EC.
Oh, was it?
Should be a
Ball carrier picks up a first down for East Central.
And they'll place the ball where at the 34-yard line, so a 17-yard pickup for the Trojans. 3:40 to play. East Central in command, 49-0. East Central looking to bump their record to 6-2. Pirates will go to 0-8. Trojans, again, they'll hand it to a tailback. He'll try just right of center, And he'll advance up. You get about a 7-yard pickup. Let's see where they spot this football. Right out to 41, so a 7-yard pickup on first down for East Central. 3 minutes to play in the football game. East Central looks to the sideline for their play. Working on a running clock. And it's a Russ Huber Ford fourth quarter. Bond sets his Trojans, hands to tailback. They go straight ahead. And he'll get the ball to about the 44-yard. That's about a 3-yard pickup. Boy, he's really close to a first down. Yep, he got the first down. So they'll move the sticks.
Yep.
They'll place the ball at the 44. 3-yard pickup for EC.
2:19 and counting, and a fresh set of downs might just do this ball game in.
East Central taking their time.
49-0, Trojans over the Pirates.
Senior night for Greensburg. Takes the snap. Ball carrier works his way to the left side and gets just inside Greensburg territory. Actually, right at the 50, they're going to spot him. 6-yard pickup for the Trojans. A minute and a half to play in this one, 90 seconds. East Central taking their time, working the clock in the big lead.
Big lead, 49-0 here on senior night, as you said.
EC quarterback, another hand to the tailback, works his way to the right side, comes back to the center, and he'll be drugged down. Good fighter there. He gets about 4 yards on that carry.
He'll be, uh-oh. He threw the flag, caught it himself, and put it back in his pocket.
Well, that's the play of the night right there. 3rd and 1 for the Trojans.
I've never seen that one.
I haven't seen it either. I like that. They probably had to practice.
Just kidding you.
You got to practice that. You can see that on a blooper show. Oh, it's a first down, Gary. Gave him a first down.
Okay. What do we got here?
The whistles blow. Let's see what's happening here. They're going to let the clock roll down. 22 seconds left. The teams are going to line up for the handshake. East Central, well-deserved win. They were all over the Pirates in this one, scored in all but one possession. Well, this last one, too, they let the time run out. But that's it. That's the final here tonight. East Central advances their record to 6-2. They win this game 49-0 over Greensburg. Pirates fall to 0-8. And we'll step away from this one. We'll come back for our wrap-up, and we'll have a brief talk with the coach and recognize a few sponsors when we come back. Don't go away. Gary's got the stats, too.
Striving to be the best in the classroom or in their sport makes up a student athlete. Buy-Right Auto has the same goals. Treating our guests to the best buying experience is the goal line. Beat the buzzer and come to Greensburg's Used Car Superstore, Buy-Right Auto, 920 North Michigan Avenue. Experience the great service from our team. Can't make it in? Call in your play to 812-662-9922. Buy-Right Auto, Greensburg's Used Car Superstore.
If it's new car time, you need to visit Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. See the new 2024 Chrysler Pacificas, new 2024 Dodge Chargers and Challengers, new 2024 Jeep Cherokees, Wranglers and Patriots, and the new 2025 Ram half-ton pickups are in. See Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, Kevin Milburn, Dan Rubel, or Steve Garwood for a great deal at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram today.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
The Wrap Up the Year sales event is underway at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Right now, the crew at Acres have great deals, incentives, and blowout pricing on all new 2023 vehicles. New 2023 Ram trucks save up to $15,000 off MSRP. And pre-owned vehicles are red tag sale price to move to make room for the new 2024 models. See Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, Kevin Milburn, or Dan Rubel for the Wrap Up the Year sales event at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Greensburg.
This is Michelle Galk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
Yep.
All right, it's a final here tonight. Pirates take the loss here tonight on senior night. It's East Central taking the win 49-0 over Greensburg. Final home game of this regular season for the Pirates. We'll wrap up the regular season next Friday on the road at Rushville. Sectional draw will be this Sunday. We'll bring you the results of those draws on the Monday Morning Sports Report at 7:30 a.m. Post-game sponsor here tonight, Taft Furniture. Time to go home and get in the Lazy Boy. If you don't have one, Taft Furniture has the area's largest selection of Lazy Boys. You can score with a Lazy Boy from Taft Furniture.
Doc,
Gary Bailey is our master statistician. Gary?
do you know if he's bringing players up?
I don't know. I actually neglected to discuss that with him. Usually on senior night we do, but I
probably will not. Okay, we can get it
didn't
for
say
you.
anything. So
Yep. 49-0 the final here. East Central over the Pirates in the final regular season home game for the Pirates. Not a good one to remember senior night by, but Pirates, they'll fight next week against Rushville. But anyway, we'll go into the stats now. 49-0, as I said. Both teams, however, Doc, 36 plays. Each team ran 36 plays. That's where the similarities end. Pirates, with those 36 yards, they gained 36 plays. They gained 97 yards. That's 2.7 per play. 36 plays for East Central netted 456 yards. That's 12.7 per play. Penalties, East Central whistled for 3 for 20 yards. Pirates just 1 penalty for 15 yards. First down, Pirates with 7. East Central with 18 in the ball game. Those are your team stats. Well, turnovers. Pirates turned the ball over 3 times, 1 fumble and 2 interceptions on the ball game tonight. East Central did not turn the ball over with a turnover all night long. So with that, that's the team stats. We'll get into some individual stats. For East Central, Nolan Maple, their starting quarterback, he threw the ball 7 times, completed 6 of those, 84 yards, and 2 touchdowns. On the ground, we'll just kind of go numerically here. Their quarterback, Nolan Maple, he carried the ball 2 times for 3 yards. Ryan Mingus, he carries the ball 9 times for 163 yards. Ethan Feldkamp, 1 carry for 56 yards. Colton Bellman, 4 carries for 74 yards. Let's see, I'm going to guess it's Will Lawless, carried the ball 5 times for 26 yards. And Cameron Kissel carried the ball 7 times for 31 yards. Scoring for East Central, their quarterback, Maple, he scored 1 time. It was a 1-yard run. Minga scores twice, 1 70-yard run and 1 18-yard run. Looks like Ethan Feldkamp, he scores twice, a 19-yard pass and a 56-yard run. Let's see what else we got. Colton Fellman, he scores 1 time on a 41-yard scamper. Is that right? Let's see here. No, 19-yard pass play and a 56-yarder. And then number 12, where did I have him at? 16-yard run. So there you go. And then one other score, number 85, Anthony Darple. he scores on an 11-yard touchdown. So there you have it for the East Central stats. Over on the Greensburg side, Planup, he threw the ball 13 times, connected on 9 of those for 75 yards. No touchdowns and 2 interceptions. That's through the air. On the ground, kind of a tough night for the Pirates to get anything going on the ground. Austin Cruz, 13 carries for 19 yards. Planup carried it 3 times for -8. Miles McKenzie, 5 carries for 6. And Carson Kilgore, 2 carries for 5 yards. So there you have it, 49-0. East Central gets the victory here tonight on senior night, and joining us in the booth, Coach Wes Anderson. Coach.
Hi, fellas.
Yeah, good evening. So East Central takes the win. Coach, I tell you what, this East Central state championships each of the last 2 years in 4A, they've been bumped up to 5A. Do you think they can challenge for that 5A crown?
Yes. Yeah, 100%. 100%.
I agree.
The thing is, like, I talked to him a lot over the summer. A lot of the coaches in the conference, we kind of talk over the summer, and I happened to be in an event where they were scrimmaging. My son plays for New Pal, and they were scrimmaging up at New Pal, so I had a chance to talk to him, and he really was not very pleased with his offensive line in June. Well, clearly that's gotten better, eh? I mean, holy moly!
Hey,
how many, Gary?
Rushing yards?
Yeah,
they had 372 rushing yards.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, like, some of that, okay, yeah, we screwed up some blitzes. Yeah, we didn't tackle, which I told you before the game was going to be really important. Like, that kid was a load, and we had to tackle him by the legs, and we very much did not do that tonight. But there were a lot of those plays there. They were running a lot of inside zone tonight, and they were just absolutely working us over. I mean, we were 8, 9, 10 yards downfield, and that's not how you be successful defensively. So, I mean, that's a really, really good team. That is 100% a 5A contender. And I tell you what's going to the one I'm really looking to for them is going to be the regional game, which will probably be against Decatur Central. That's going to be a really good game for them. That's going to be a really interesting one to watch. But I would say, yes, that's a really, really good 5A team right there for sure.
Yeah, very good. So we look for a few bright spots even in a game like this. Carson Kilgore, a couple of nice returns on kickoffs.
Yep. Yeah. You know what? I've tried. We hit the one against Connorsville. We hit a few long ones in that game. And then we had 1 or 2 that were okay against South Dearborn, but really, like, I've been kind of searching for the right personnel on that because I felt like we hadn't been blocking as well the last couple of weeks. And I won't say we did a great job on that tonight. It's just that Carson's faster than everybody else. So there were a couple of those where he made some really nice runs. Realistically, I've been a long-time special teams guy. The thing I believe is that you need to be the best at the special teams you use the most. And in our case, obviously, we give a bunch of points. We don't score a ton, so we focus on being really good at kick return and being really good at punt. And really, I thought we did an okay job on those tonight. That one punt Jacoby had was probably 65 yards, and then, of course, we don't down it. Like, we literally don't go down there and down the ball, and then they pick it up and run it for 25 yards. But, like, that ball in the air was probably every bit of 60 or 65. I mean, that thing was hammered for sure.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that was a nice one. And you're right, we had a player down there who could have just touched it and downed it. And just kind of had a brain lapse, I guess. And just
well,
anyway, that's football.
That'll happen.
Yeah, that'll happen. So another regular season game left. We'll be on the road at Rushville, right? The Rushville's improved they've upped their game this year over the last couple of years. They're making strides.
Yeah, it's a really good senior class for Coach Slager for sure. I know they've been battling some injuries. He and I talk quite a bit. We've become pretty good friends since I've been here in the conference, and they've been fighting some injuries. Do you have a score on them, Gary, by chance?
It's an old one. Rushville was ahead 6-0 the last we heard, but that was around halftime.
Okay.
So.
Yeah.
We know what they're about. They're just gonna blitz the absolute. Well, they're going to blitz us a lot. Let's keep it PG for the fine folks at WTRE there, Doc and Gary.
Yeah.
They're going to blitz us a lot. We've got to block. We've got to be able to run the ball into that stuff. So, we'll have to get to the drawing board and get in and try to figure out some things we can do this week to be successful in a run game. And, they play a lot of straight man-to-man, which is pretty much what East Central did tonight. They played some cover one, but we won a few of those cover one balls for sure. those 2 to Kilgore. We had a couple others that we missed. So, it was nice to see Bryson, I thought, throw the ball pretty efficiently tonight. I know there were a couple he wished he had back. That one where he couldn't really step into down there on the goal line that got picked.
Yeah.
The other pick literally hit us in the hands, and we don't catch it, and it ends up in their hands. So I really thought he threw the ball pretty efficiently tonight. There wasn't a lot of opportunities out there just because of the defense they play. And honestly, just because they're super talented. Like, those DBs are tough. I mean, they're physical. They jam you. It's hard to get off jams. So, we're going to have our work cut out for us offensively next week for sure, especially against, some really good size and strength, and Coach Slayer's got those dudes playing the right way. So we got a big week ahead for sure. And like I told you beforehand, I think it'll be good to be kind of back in our routine. It'll be good to be back in class Monday morning and kind of get the boys back in their normal mode and kind of out of this fall break mode. I gave them the weekend off. Just kind of enjoy the rest of the week, the rest of their break. I'm not going to make them get up early tomorrow morning, come in and watch film. So, I gave them some homework, and we'll see them on Monday.
Yeah. Gary and I recall, it's been a number of years ago, Pirates' final regular season game went up to Rushville. Pirates that year were 0-8 going to Rushville. I think Rushville won 3 or 4 games, and Pirates won big. That means nothing about this next week, but, we still got another game in front of us.
Mm-hmm.
And everything's possible.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Gary?
So tell us about the flag in the air, caught by the official, and put back in his pocket. What happened there?
That was a pretty neat play. Huh?
Well, that was a sideline warning.
Okay.
And if I'm honest, like, every one of us was excited for Braden Springer, who made a tackle there at the end, one of our seniors who gives us a lot. He is 100% a program kid, cares about our program. He's here every day, works his butt off, and it was great to see him get one. And the sideline warning, Coach Hadler, my D-line coach, literally, he was so excited he ran out to the numbers. He literally ran on the field. And so the official threw it, and he was like, I get it, but I got to do what I got to do. So it was only a warning anyway. Like, you get a free one on a sideline warning before it's an enforced penalty. So, there's a minute to go or whatever. So he called us for the sideline warning, and then we just moved on.
Yeah.
All right.
Gary?
That was good.
Oh, we got, yeah.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit. I'm putting you on the spot somewhat, I guess, but tell us a little bit maybe about some of the seniors. You don't have to go through every single one of them if you don't want.
Sure.
To. I mean, this is something they put their heart and soul in for, 4 years, and what do they do for the younger kids for you?
Well, the thing I'm most proud of with my seniors is their attitude. And I know we had this conversation kind of at the end last year too, but, like, they don't have to do this. You know what I mean? They could have went and played tennis or soccer or done something else and or done nothing and not made the sacrifice that's necessary for this. So that obviously should be commended. And I'm incredibly grateful for them. I told them I loved them. Only one of them cried. Only Will cried. So, Layden Shepard, that dude, for being on the roster, 5'6", 145, and I might have slipped a 5-pound plate in his pocket when I had him step on the scale. That kid's probably got more heart than about anybody on our team. And if that dude were 6'1" and 250, like, that dude would be a Division I football player.
Yeah,
but
he's a good kid.
He's a great kid too. Great kid, works hard. Never has a bad attitude. Never has a bad day. He's a really, really good character kid for our team. Obviously, some of these guys, Carson Miller's played a lot of football here over the years, and he's going to be one we're going to sorely miss when he's gone for sure. He's done a nice job on the perimeter. Made a couple stops in their D-line tonight as well. Again, a great attitude kid. He's one of the nicest kids I've probably ever been around in my career. Mr. Positive, good kid from a good family, and you can tell. You know what I mean? You've been in education long enough. You just know. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Reed Hungerford, obviously, 2-year captain for us. Center knows, plays every play of the game. Heck, he popped his shoulder out of joint twice tonight and wouldn't come out. So that time he went down was the second time he dislocated his shoulder. So came over. By the time I got out to him, it was already back in. And So, he kind of laid there for a minute, and I had him get up, and I said, well, everybody's watching, everybody's concerned, so make sure you really milk this injury. I mean, just limp off here and just hold that arm like it's really killing you. I said, let's really make sure we get everybody to know. But, I mean, probably the toughest kid I got, one of them for sure, near the top in terms of toughness, doesn't complain. Again, good attitude. He wants to win so badly. And our goal is to get one of those before he gets out of here for sure. I talked about Will a little bit already. That's a kid. He's made the most of his senior year for sure when he lost his whole junior year to an injury. He got hurt lifting in spring break a year ago, not in 2023 spring break, and he lost his whole junior season. So, again, he's played a ton of football for us both ways. He's been our left tackle. He's protected by Bryson's blind side the whole season. Again, good kid, hard worker, passionate, emotional guy. He's one of our more emotional guys, and I mean that, I guess. I'll say that positively, but also, Will's pretty hard on himself too, holds himself to a high standard. So, Will and I have a really, really good relationship too, which I'm really grateful for. He's a really good kid. He spends a lot of time in my office throughout the course of school day through his study hall, and he's one of the boys that eats lunch in my office every day. So, really, really grateful to have an opportunity to coach a kid like that for sure. Braden Springer already talked about who again, that's a kid. He is like one of our school's best esports athletes. Like, that dude is legitimately very, very good at Super Smash Brothers. Gary, do you even know what Super Smash Brothers is?
I don't.
Okay, that's all right. Don't worry about it.
Sounds cool.
Yeah. No, he's incredible. He's a really, really good esports athlete. So I know once football kind of gets over, he'll be transitioning kind of back to that. Evelyn Pelser, that's another, like, Evelyn does not need to do this, by any stretch. So she's here. She works hard. She made a tackle there at the end, which I'm really grateful for. She's another one. Xander Friend, obviously was gone from us for a while, and he's back and has done a really good job, especially with our younger kids. He really does a nice job with the young kids in terms of, coaching them, helping them learn. He's a lot of fun to watch, and I'm glad he's back. I'm glad he's going to finish at Greensburg, which is where he spent so much of his career. I think that's it. Am I missing anybody? Damon Ashley. There's one more. Damon Ashley. Yeah. Another kid. Damon's been off and on injured. A lot of knee problems for him over the years. We finally got him healthy. Has played quite a bit on special teams for us this year. He's played some outside linebacker as well. Played kind of that second running back when we do some of that two-back stuff with the wing. So, another good attitude kid. And one more. Thanks, Gary. I forgot. How could I forget about Zion? If I was going to, good night. How can I forget that kid?
Going to play later on too, huh?
Yeah, he's going to play at Wilmington. He's going to play Division III football, and I'll tell you this: that kid, from his junior to his senior year, I think he really fell in love with football, and you really see that. And he's worked so hard, and he's transformed his body and the way he lifts and the way he cares for himself so much. And he's put so much into this program. He's a total goofball, and I mean that in the best possible way too. But another kid that, you have those kids in your career. I won't say, miracle's not the right word, but when I got here, and I watched that kid at 340 pounds, he could barely squat 90 pounds. I mean, he had no flexibility, had no mobility. He couldn't even get down there to squat properly. And golly, he squatted almost 400 pounds when we tested in July. Which goes to show, it's a testament to how hard he works and how much he cares. And that is a young man that deserves all the recognition, because when I walked in the door, I'm like, that kid's never going to play here. We're not going to get a single play out of that kid. And boy, was I wrong on that. He committed himself. He's made himself into one heck of a nose guard. That dude's tough to block now. That dude's taken on a lot of double and triple teams from people because he's 365 pounds. He actually can lift weights. He can move really well for a guy his weight. he's a good player. He's going to play football at Wilmington. He will. He'll get on the field up there. Maybe not early, but he'll get on the field up there for sure.
That's great. A couple scores you might be interested in.
I'm very interested, Gary.
Franklin County 24, Batesville 14.
Is that a final?
That's a third quarter score. And we don't know where in the game, but Rushville is up 12-0 over South Dearborn.
12-0.
Yeah.
A low-scoring affair.
Yep.
Okay.
So.
Coach, I asked a number of years ago as a senior one time toward the end of the season, I was talking to him, and I said, football, I said, what do you like about it? It's such a grunt sport because you get hit, you get dirty, you get exhausted, you get wet, you get cold, you get hot, you're spitting blood, grass, dirt out. And I said, what do you like? He said, you just named everything about the game that I like. So I said, that's what these kids are like, aren't they?
They are. And you know what, too? Like, one of the things I'm most proud of from last year to this year is how much better our team like each other. Mm-hmm. I felt like every day at practice last year, I mean, obviously there were a lot of things that didn't go right last year, but like the fighting, and I mean the like not physical fighting, but like just the arguing and the bickering last year was exhausting. And we have very little of that. Very little of that. Our kids really enjoy being together. They're going to go be together tonight. They're all going to be together Sunday for the sectional draw. I mean, they really enjoy each other, and that makes this group so much more enjoyable to coach for sure.
All right. Yep. Well, very good.
No doubt.
We appreciate your post-game visit. This is our final home game. Maybe we'll have a sectional game here. Depends on that draw.
Yeah, we'll find out on Sunday.
And we will be with you on next week at Rushville. Coach, some parting words for us?
Grateful again. Parents, good crowd, good support.
Good crowd. Yeah.
Good crowd. Good to, see our seniors get recognized tonight. Senior night's one of my favorite things. One of the neat traditions that I stole from somebody else, I'm not going to take credit for it, but I always have our seniors write a letter to their parents. And it can say whatever they want. I make it be nice. Like, hey, Mom, I'm mad that you grounded me last week. Like, it's not the point. That's what my son would write, for the record.
Yeah.
But I make them just take some time and think and write and say whatever it is that you feel about your parents on this day. And I read some of them. I hope our parents cherish that. That to me is really important because, look, most of these kids have been playing football since they were 5 years old. You know what I mean? This is their 14th year playing football. And our parents have sat through every kind of weather, every kind of game, every win-loss. Heck, all of them sat here during the dang hurricane 2 weeks ago. I want our kids to take some time to recognize our parents for the sacrifice they make for them to do this. So I'll be interested. I read a few of them. Some of them they didn't want me to read, which I'm okay with too. I'm not going to pry, but I'm going to be interested to talk to some of our parents and see what was on some of those sheets because it's important to me that we recognize the sacrifice that our parents make to come out here and watch their boys play this sport that their boys love so much.
Yeah, that's pretty unique. I hadn't heard of Coach doing that. So even though you stole it, that's a good thing.
Yep.
If you're going to steal something, it might as well be something good.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, thanks a lot, Coach. We will be with you next Friday at Rushville.
Sounds good. We'll see you in Rush County, boys.
All right, and we will be there. Well, that's it. It's East Central taking the win here tonight, 49-0. It was Pirates senior night here tonight. We just talked to the coach about our seniors fighting hard all season long. You can listen to us, as always, Gary, on AM 1330, FM 104.3, WTRRadio.com, on YouTube, live or our YouTube archived. Thanks to all our sponsors. The views expressed by these sponsors not necessarily the views held by WTRE ownership and management.
But they should be.
WTRE is locally owned and operated by Sandy Benninger, Mark Gravely, and Kathy Versman. I'm John Dooley alongside Gary Bailey. Deb Potter running the pictures for us here tonight as she has all season long. Join us next week, final regular season game at Rushville, and then we'll go into sectional play. Sectional draw will be this Sunday. Well, that's it. Gary, thanks for listening, everybody. And Gary, you tell them all good night.
Good night, everybody.